Recording has begun.
So warm. That's the first thing they hear.
It's so warm. So warm.
I feel like I'm dying of a heat stroke.
Listen,
but it's fine.
It finally started snowing here, and I feel great.
It is hot.
Okay.
We're about at a happy medium now here.
Last session, Ambic died. Ambic became super not alive.
Yep.
We did so much in order to try to save him, but the game said no.
Yeah, the game really did say no. What else happened?
The game said no a lot. And after you guys killed him, Siam joined in to help. It was like, hey, you guys are fighting Big Bear thing. And you guys are like, cool. Hey, thanks for helping us, but I don't trust you. You can join us in a nice town, though. So then the guys went to town. Siam helped you unload package. We did some shopping.
Yeah, we did some shopping. I learned that Sivnu is more of a tropical storm, and Xeno's patron is more.
Nobody showed any reaction to Ambic dying. It was like, huh.
I made an Ambic snowman.
Yeah, you helped Vickery make an Ambic snowman.
Well, Vickery.
Yeah, no.
Needed
Francis
help.
is kind of reserved about the whole thing, but that's for a conversation for later.
Yeah, so this character, we're gonna try to get guys even more emotionally attached to him.
So far, I don't trust him.
If he dies, I'm going to you guys feel it.
I don't trust him, so maybe not.
So
we'll see.
I believe we were actually going to just start on the next day where we were heading out of Oxbolt because we want to hurry up and get back to Newland Bay.
Yeah.
I was going to start with everybody joining up again at the tavern, the Fat Dragon.
Oh yes, Willoughby.
Yeah. So, will it be beans and toast?
No.
Can I have purchased some wagon supplies for while we were on our way back?
You certainly can.
Also, rations.
Yeah, you guys 100% need to buy rations.
Yeah, we are out of rations.
I spent my gold on the rations Siam needs in order to survive, which is a lot of sugar.
5 tons of sugar.
Yeah. I just need to get some rations, and I'm good. Rations enough to travel from Oxbolt to Newland Bay.
Because Ambic died, he was the hunter.
Unless we kill
hunter
anything.
And a cook.
But I'm gonna have enough rations just in case we don't. So.
Yeah, no. I mean, as for hunting, I mean, not stealthily, but we can.
I can hunt stealthily if I wanted to.
I was gonna say we could always just.
Stealthy.
Yeah, no, not Ambic stealthy. But then there's also Xeno,
Yeah.
So we're capable of hunting, but yeah, no. I'm gonna do like 5 gold of wood and 5 gold or like 2 gold of metal.
Looking at this shit.
Let me count how many squares this is.
All right.
I need 10 squares of food.
You need 10 squares worth of food.
10 rations.
Yeah, 10 rations. I counted 10 squares. If we go any more than 10 squares, I guess I'm dying, so it's fine.
Someone can hunt.
I should probably get out of this, and because I keep seeing what you're doing.
Oh, and?
And I cannot focus on what I'm doing.
Oh, you're counting the squares on my screen?
Yeah, I was not looking at my actual computer. I was like, I can't see. And then you moved stuff, and I was like, oh, I was counting that.
You bastard. I was doing things. How dare you move?
I was using that stream of yours.
Utilizing tools and shit.
But yeah.
Do provisions.
So we're gonna buy rations?
So you guys are gonna buy rations.
They're gonna buy rations. I bought my rations.
Yeah. So to trade goods.
Bye. Welcome back.
Alright, I'm back.
From outer space?
Yep. But yeah, no. So that's
rations are 5 silver 8 apiece.
God, that's so expensive.
It is.
Yep, 5 silver.
They're also very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. I'll go ahead and pick up some for Francis. So 5 gold. What's 5 gold worth then, right?
5 gold would be 10.
10.
So 5 gold.
Yeah. Rations 1 day. 5 silver 2 pounds.
Yeah, it will. I'll give 5 gold as well. So, me fix that.
You guys spend.
So I have food. I'm sure the rest of the party also gets theirs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume Zeno's gonna buy food.
Buy food or hunt along the way, but he's not here to hunt.
Nope.
Let's see. -5. Okay. I'll write 10 rations in my notes.
Raciones. 10.
And remember, everyone hated Saeem. Everyone in town does not trust him.
Francis doesn't really care personally, but he doesn't hate Saeem. Saeem's a cool guy as far as he knows.
I didn't mean the party. I mean the entire populace of Oxbolt.
Yep.
I don't
Just saying.
like. Yeah, Holson doesn't hate Saeem. She just doesn't trust him.
So for your iron, that'll be 1 silver piece per pound.
Ooh, gross.
Oh, well, I mean, I have a bag of holding. I have space for that. I'll buy it's more for repair. I'll still buy 2 gold of iron just for repairs if necessary.
Okay.
You bought 20 pounds of iron.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amber bought 25 gold worth of cloth. He can make you guys clothing.
20. So you now have 20.5.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to do 5 gold of wood.
So I'm taking away your gold amount right now.
That's fine. It should be updated with the separated gold amount, so.
Yes.
So just to keep some supplies for the wagon, so that way in case we get broke down on the way back, I can fix it.
Yep. So you're going to get how many pounds of wood? Francis. Hello.
X.
Sorry, there was a lot of noise happening in the background, and I didn't want it to interrupt. Hold on.
Hello.
Hello.
Hmm.
Hello.
All right. Yeah, no, sorry about that. As much as 5 gold gets me, I don't know how much that is.
5 gold worth of wood.
Oh boy.
Okay.
It's more a matter of how much would a repair cost.
5 gold.
You know, not how much weight the wood is. It's the wood is the weight is a secondary thing. If it's a 5 gold repair, I need 2 gold worth of wood, or 2.5 worth of wood. So, you know,
so 5 gold.
It's gonna be a lot of weight, but you know, just for the. I mean, if
the repair itself, yeah,
like
you can do it. It's just not many people are gonna be sitting in the back.
I have a bag of holding.
True.
No, we're gonna put it all in the back.
Who the hell has Amber's bag of holding?
Currently, it's in Francis's position.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where it is.
It's in the cart.
Oh wait, yeah, no. Holson had it, but Francis borrowed it so he can steal the troll heart.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Francis has it.
Okay.
Yeah. What I was saying. But yeah, no, so like I said, I'll put all that stuff in the bag of holding, which that's a lot. But then I don't have a lot in it to begin with.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's interesting. All right. So you're about to get. So for 5 gold, you're about to get 50 pounds worth of
wood.
Of wood.
That's so much wood.
Yeah, but you're gonna be happy I bought it if we end up hitting a pit or something.
You see, this is what I said about the salt too.
Yeah, but 40 pounds of salt is a little different than 50 pounds of wood.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. You only need
I beg to differ.
You only need a pinch of salt to make a decent meal.
You need a lot of wood to make a decent repair.
I could argue you could use a pinch of wood.
A pinch of wood.
What does a pinch? So let's hold on a second. All right, let's say the wagon is busted to crap.
You just shove salt at it. It'll be fine.
Just throw a pinch of wood at it and it fixes it. Magic.
What we're going to do is we're going to take ramen noodles, right?
It works.
I know what you're referencing, and I love it.
What? Do we use ramen to fix anything?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
That
yes,
person,
you can. That person could.
Yep.
You could use it to fix sinks.
1 pound.
Why not a cart?
1 pound of salt.
That's so.
I'm about to be driving home, so Francis is just in a bad
You
mood.
spent 20 gold on salt.
I didn't know. I just assumed it would be enough.
You drained the Dead Sea.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure the water level.
There wasn't 20 gold worth of
Lower.
salt in the city or in the town. They had to go find more salt.
Have they checked their attitudes recently? Okay. I hear sniffling.
It's me.
That's both of us.
Okay.
It's so stupid. All right.
It's just so much salt.
How much?
It's good.
Do we know how much feed we have left?
You would be done. You'd be done with feed, actually.
That's fine. The horses need to eat.
Cool.
How much is feed?
It's not my horse.
It's not my horse either.
It is your horse.
It is
Quite
technically your
literally
horse.
Not my horse.
It
I do not
technically
claim
is
it.
the party's horse,
I do not claim it.
and currently is extorting Xeno for carrots.
That sounds like Xeno's horse.
Got feed. 5 copper per day. 10 pounds.
10 pounds.
Oh, hold on. We have a cart. Correct.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna look at how much weight a cart can carry. Carts.
Apparently.
Equipment.
Uh,
It doesn't say.
200 pounds.
5 times 2 is.
That's
Okay,
how
so
much it
1
weighs.
silver 1 silver for every 2 days. So 5 silver for all this hay.
For all the oats and feed.
We can attach.
Okay.
We can attach massives through the cart instead.
No. I'll pay 10 silver.
You're gonna pay 10 silver?
Oh, is it 10 silver? No, it's 5 silver.
It's 5 copper per day.
Yeah. And so if we're gone for 10 days, then it's 5 silver.
Yeah.
Okay. 5 silver. Forced food. Just buying food. I'm gonna mark that off. Is there anything else we need?
That's up to you.
A little bit more room in this cart, apparently.
Talk to the gnome.
Wagon has an attack. Mow over.
Yes, it does. Bitch has damage too.
Okay. So yeah, let's just buy feed because we have a feed hole specifically where Amber keeps to hide. We filled that with
I've
feed.
already bought feed. I bought feed, and I'll put it in the cart.
You do have to pay for stapling today.
5 silver.
Yep.
Okay. I will pay. I'm assuming I got the horse food and the stable at the same place.
Yes.
I will pay the man a gold.
It would be literally where you're staying right now.
I will pay them a gold.
Thank you kindly.
Add 5 silver back. Minus gold. But yeah, I guess that's basically the day. I don't have anything else, but we're gonna wait until the morning and set off again. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah, and I guess I will spend that day.
So, Bellows does mention that there is like stuff for sale at the alchemy place, healing potions, things like that. And also, she saw a few items. If anyone was interested.
What kind of items?
Not Saeem. Saeem's poor.
Yes.
I'm slightly interested. I do not have a ton of money, but
yeah.
No, what kind of items?
I will take a look.
You don't have to list them all, just a few that might pique my fancy.
I will not list them all because that would be long. Okay.
List every single one. Grocery list starts now.
Fucking buckle up, Buttercup. It's gonna be.
I don't like buttercups.
The peanut butter cups are so good.
No, I don't like peanut butter.
Well, it's more so the flour, but
all I think about are peanut butter cups.
I mean, that's fair. Well, they have a few scrolls. Healing potions, obviously. Potion of comprehension.
What is that? Like you understand languages, or?
Yep.
So it's basically comprehend languages?
Yep, for an hour.
Okay.
It is a common. For some reason that they have a Feitler of love. I don't know what the fuck that word means.
A what?
It's PH. Is it PHILTR?
The filter.
Filter of love, right?
The pH scale of love.
Yeah.
PH. Spell it again. PH what?
PHILTER?
Filter of love.
Yeah, filter of love. For some reason they have that shit.
PHILPER.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck with that. I said Saeem.
PHILPER.
No. PHILTER. TER.
Oh! Found it. Let's see.
A filter of the drink supposed to arouse love and desire for a particular person in the drinker.
Potion.
It's literally a love potion. They have it for some reason.
And they named it redundantly.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just like...
A filter is already a potion of love. So...
You know what? How much is it? I could have fun with that later.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Filter.
The filter of love.
It is also a lab. That's what came up first.
For me, what came up first was that. That's the only thing that came up for me. A drink's supposed to...
It's 200 gold pieces.
Hey,
Nope.
how much?
200 gold pieces.
Hey, why don't you try to haggle that down?
You can haggle it down.
To 60? I do not think so.
Well, it depends on what you... It depends on the skills you use.
Who is the salesperson?
The current clerk on duty is a female elf.
Hmm.
Older?
About middle age for elves.
See, I don't think she's gonna want to cut it to a fourth of the price.
Hey, you can still be the first person in the campaign. You can still be the first person in the campaign to have to have real sex.
I could. But also... No.
No?
I just don't think it's gonna work. There's no way I can get it for a fourth of the price.
Won't know until you try.
You're debating it a lot longer than I thought you would.
See, I feel like I could, but it's just gonna be really hard.
Yeah, you don't have Wholesome level performance. I mean, Winfrey level performance.
Yeah, no, I have normal
persuasion.
I have normal persuasion. You know what? I'll try it. Because I really want this potion. For no good reason. I would like to have it on me.
You can only use that potion for good reasons.
Wait, why are you trying to get it down to 60?
So she can buy it?
Because it's 200 gold!
No, but why 60?
Because that's how much money I have.
We have more money than that. I would have, by the time we made it back to the thing and told you about this, I would have separated the money with you discreetly.
Yeah, just hand it underneath the table. This is yours.
No, just assuming we got a room and then at least allocated the coin properly, so that you have your gold.
Let me see how much gold I have now.
Fuck party funds.
I guess. They're my funds. I'll spend them recklessly.
There's only...
God, how much money do I have?
So it was 507 from the Tybalt. Okay.
Okay.
If you look back in a previous chat, there should be the divided amounts.
Yeah, I just have amounts written down, but at the same time, I have 127 gold, I have 112 gold, 5 silver, and 10 plat.
I mean...
So is all that gold mine? Or did I write that, or is somebody else supposed to have a random one?
Yeah, I think that was the separated amount. Yeah.
That's your share.
127 at 112.
You can always bring Saeem to try to woo her. I'm sure she's interested in whatever the fuck I am.
She's going to run away. I now technically have enough money to
I'll try to haggle it down.
Buy this if I you know what, I will.
My name's Saeem. I like warm hugs. Get away from me, demon.
I do not want those hugs.
My name is Saeem. You have beautiful eyeballs.
That's not you anywhere.
You walk the DM. It is at the point the DM is gonna run.
Yeah, okay. I'll walk up and just kind of put my elbow on the put my arms, kind of cross them over the counter and kind of lean in. I'm quite interested in this little potion you have here. Is there anything that I could do to lower the price?
Anything you can do to lower the price? That's what you said?
I was very clear.
Were you?
Yes. So, is there anything I can do to lower the price? Anything you need? Anything you want?
Roll a persuasion?
Oh my god. She's not very good at this. We'll see.
No, I noticed, and it's throwing me off because it's not what I'm used to.
Yep, no, she's just like...
Hey, I'm proficient in persuasion. I can help.
14. She may have a +6, but she is not very good at what she's doing.
You wink with both eyes.
I try to wink, something actually just gets in my eye.
Oh god.
Oh, didn't realize I was dealing with a master of persuasion here.
Master's a +2.
But she got a 20. You know.
She leans in, looks you dead in the eye. Something I'm aware of.
Yeah,
but
for me.
maybe you can tell me more about what you're willing to do.
Sweats.
and like she gives you a smile like you are terrible at this.
You see, I just think it'd be real fun to try out this potion on, play a few pranks, maybe, but not on any general people, just the people I travel with, really like to bond with people. Better way to bond than a few pranks. She is not making direct eye contact.
She leans back up, puts her hand over like her own, like that teller like pose. So you're planning on drugging your party mates?
Well,
with a love potion.
Absolutely.
Don't you think it would be funny?
Roll persuasion at disadvantage.
Oh god. I think it'd just be funny. At disadvantage?
Yep.
How could it get worse?
Oh,
we'll see.
Just another 14.
And not 20, 18. She's not having your bullshit today.
It's fine.
Well, if you are interested, you can buy it at full price, and then I can't do anything with it. It is out of my hands.
Sure. You're very intimidating.
Thank you.
Is there anything else before I spend 200 gold on this random potion?
There
I am going to buy it.
Oh my god.
I am going to buy it.
Okay.
How much is a dose of this?
A double dose. It's been a long day.
Is this bottle a dose, or could it be divvied out?
It is one dose.
How long does it last?
Well, next time you see the creature within 10 minutes after drinking this, you become charmed. So, lasts for 1 hour.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm. We have some spell scrolls available. We also have I'm looking for a specific thing. We have spell scrolls available. We also have a interesting item.
Oh.
Pulls out a... That's funny. That's funny looking. Pulls out a gold talisman with a cat that looks to be made of jade on the front. And
What does it do?
it's called a catnip amulet. It seems to draw cats. While wearing the necklace, you have advantage on checks, on ability checks made to find or call tiny domestic cats. If there are any, and with advantage on wisdom animal handling checks to interact with them.
With just cats.
With cats.
You wouldn't happen to have one of these on a horse, would you?
We can make a actual change to this. It'll take probably an afternoon, but we can.
How much would that cost?
I'm
about to give it to Zeno.
Well, let's see. Did you? Starts looking through.
Is it attunement?
It is not attunement. It is just an item. It is a common item.
That means affordable.
Very.
But yeah, we don't have to worry about Butch anymore. Maybe.
Where the fuck is it? There it is. No, it isn't. Fucker. 15 gold pieces.
15 gold pieces to make it a horse thing?
Mm-hmm.
And then how much is it to buy originally?
It was... It was originally 10.
Ooh, perfect, yes. 25 gold. I might come pick this up tomorrow morning. Is that fine?
What?
This horse thing. Is it fine to come pick it up tomorrow morning?
It will be done as soon as we can.
But does that mean tomorrow morning? It seemed I'm leaving
It
the
is
town
simple.
tomorrow.
It is a simple thing, so yes, we can do
Okay.
that.
Cool. Thank you. I will let excited to come back. Thank you. And she'll just leave the 25 gold and walk out.
No love potion?
No love potion?
Nope. Nope. I want it, but it's very expensive. And I'd rather buy the horse amulet so that we could stop losing Butch. Well, I say we. Zeno can stop losing Butch. And he doesn't have to get extorted now for carrots. We're gonna run out of carrots soon.
Yeah, this is what the original art for it was. Cute.
Yes. It is cute.
It is cute. So 25 gold for horse amulet.
Yes. I will give that to Zeno as soon as I see him tomorrow morning. I'm gonna write down give Zeno amulet. So I remember.
Makes sense.
Give Zeno amulet.
Give amulet to Zeno.
walks around with just a big old horse amulet on his neck.
Shit's made of amber.
It's a style choice.
It is a style choice.
25. Cool.
I hear a cat purring.
It is not mine.
Mo.
He is not here. He said,
Well,
I got places to be.
I'm hearing a phantom cat, or it's a fan.
Probably a
It might be a
fan,
fan.
because I don't have a cat and Francis is muted. So
Francis is not home with this cat.
In a home.
Mo.
It might be a family. No. There's no fan over here.
No. All right.
But no.
It's funny talking about cats meowing because my cats just finished, complaining to me that I haven't fed them all day. So
I get that.
that was happening at that very moment.
She decided not to buy the love potion.
Yeah, I decided not to. But I got a horse amulet.
Sad decisions.
I think it's a good decision.
It is, but you usually don't do those.
I'm hurt. I make good decisions.
That's some rude stuff.
But also, I still have 200 gold.
Yeah,
I
you
can
do.
go buy it. I still have time to make this decision. Plus, I could just go ask somebody to make one. I'm sure it's not that hard to make these.
You need Thrycreen pheromones.
I got one. Break open Sain.
Crack him like a fucking king crab.
Glow stick. He's a glow stick.
Glow stick.
If you touch
I mean,
me,
he's bright enough.
if you touch me right here, my mating pheromones will release. It's an involuntary movement.
But no, she just needed to get out of there as soon as possible. And I was like,
direct eye contact. What would you be willing to do?
like, not 20, absolutely nothing. Now I'm afraid.
I'm scared.
That persuasion check turned into intimidation very quickly. but no, I will go back to the tavern and then just kind of sit at the bar and wait for people to show up, I guess. Or go talk to Bellows at the tavern, depending.
Bellows would be there. So, if you want to talk to her, feel free.
No fair, Siam's also there because we finished our shit.
Yeah.
He's just...
Everybody's
Saying-
there.
Yeah. Bellows is, like, examining Sain from a
Siam-
distance.
From a distance.
Siam is just standing in the corner with a cup of water, some sugar sprinkled into it, as his 1 foot long proboscis leaks out of his mouth into the cup.
Oh, God.
Mm.
Tasty.
He's just drinking water.
Halson's just gonna lean in to Bellows. That's weird. But I bought a horse amulet at that store you recommended.
That's actually a good idea.
Yes. I
Probably
was going to, mess about, buy a potion. But, haven't decided. Also very intimidated by the shopkeep, so, needed to leave.
What did she do?
Nothing.
Francis is sitting right there at that same table with the, you guys.
Oh, then you're hearing this.
Yeah.
Yes,
and his friend.
she didn't. She just spoke to me, but in a very persuasive yet intimidating way.
She's a shopkeep. She's a clerk. What
You know,
could she have done?
I don't know. But I bought an amulet. I tried to, lower the price of the potion. But 200 gold, quite steep.
What potion?
One.
That specific?
The one that make feel things.
Feel better, feel worse, feel...
It's up to you.
Francis.
Yeah.
Did you have any want or need to go to this place?
No, there wasn't anything that particularly caught my eye, though I appreciate asking. I'm just kind of ready to go. So as soon as the sun hits the sky, I would like to be out of town.
Right. Very fair.
Yeah, and with all of us here and all of our business done at this point, I think it best that all of us find whatever place we need to get some rest and get some rest.
Right.
It's a long trek, and yeah. Either way, I'm gonna be in my room if anyone needs me. So until then, Saeem, right?
You've got your keys, right? To the room.
Yeah, I got them.
Okay.
Simon sucks in his proboscis with a. Yes.
That's gonna take some getting used to.
It surely will.
Could you not invert your throat?
Some of us can.
I'm gonna ignore that question and
Bellis just looks at you.
Which one?
I don't know. Holson, who said some of us can? Like she found out a fucking secret?
Yeah, no, Francis, like you said, ignoring that question. So just as do you have a room?
I think you're sharing a room with him.
We are told to sleep with boys, so we will follow.
That's right.
I don't know. I just assumed
We will follow Hossein up to room to sleep with boys.
Oh,
Yeah, let's
not what's going to happen here.
and
I will
she
be
looks.
sleeping with no boys.
She looks at you yet again like she found another fucking secret.
Holson's just like shaking her head, like no boys here.
No, it means you're
What?
Female.
Strange. You think he's
Very-
drinking the water?
Very much a lady.
I am curious on how so.
Simon just drinks his water.
I'm
Proboscis
just gonna
out,
go
he
to
can't
bed.
talk.
And Francis will go ahead and excuse himself from the table and make his way.
Francis, where are you going?
What do you mean, where am I going? I literally just told you where I'm going.
Going to bed.
Why are you going? Stay, have a drink. Stay, have a drink.
She's
I
afraid
literally
of,
just...
She's afraid of us.
I am not afraid. But
It's okay. Many people are afraid of us.
I am not afraid. I just think Francis would really enjoy a drink right now.
Not in the
Wouldn't
mood for
he?
drinking right now.
Water. Would you like some water? Anything. I'm gonna make you stay down here.
You know, there's nothing stopping you from going upstairs too, And perhaps
guess.
getting that rest that I recommended for everybody. Because I would like to leave early.
I do have to pick up a horse amulet tomorrow morning. So
How late in the morning?
I don't know. She said it would be done soon.
So,
whenever the store opens,
like,
I guess.
so and when does the store open?
I didn't ask these questions.
That
Looks
Francis
at Bella.
just kind of has this.
When did that store open? Did you happen to catch the hours when you were there?
Yes.
God, some of us was.
Yeah, Francis just kind of has this, like, when you said you didn't ask those questions, he kind of, like, does this thing where he does a swift, like, turn just off to the side, looking away from you for just a second, takes in a deep breath. Oh my god.
Why would I ask those questions?
And it just that look on his face is like, oh my god, you just... okay.
Why would I ask those questions?
No, that's fair.
Doors open when they open. Is that not how it works?
As soon as you get whatever you paid for, is there anything else anybody here needs to get done?
No, I don't think so. I think we got most of it, but the store opens quite early, I think, so we'll be
Let's
fine.
hope, please, because
She sounded like it was early, so
Are we allowed to join you tomorrow?
not gonna stop you.
if you got nothing better to do, I mean, you're more than welcome to join us. As far as that's as far as my word goes. I don't speak for everybody here.
I speak for the brand of the company, but no, if you want to, no one's stopping you. So
Yay.
you sound thrilled.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Well, so whenever you want to get some rest, like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and go. And as soon as we're able to leave and nobody has any other business in this town, I would like to get going.
Of course. Yes. Well, should we go upstairs then? Unless she wants to stay down here, then that's fine.
Follow Zeno. As she points to him.
Follow Zeno?
Okay.
Indicated at Saeem. He's boy.
Okay. Saeem will
The light elf.
Saeem will walk over to Zeno.
Yep.
And just
Then Francis goes up to his room.
Saeem will stay no farther than 2 feet away from him, from Zeno, for the rest of the night.
And you do so.
An interesting choice.
I was told to follow.
Yep. Yes, he was.
So close.
Oh.
It's up to Zeno how he takes this.
I will not know until we ask him maybe tomorrow or next day.
And he seems okay with Saeem, so.
Oh,
Yeah, he likes
he's
Saeem.
He's advocate for Saeem.
I mean,
But yeah, no.
Saeem is an interesting character. He is an interesting individual.
Mhm.
I just don't trust him. So I'm not going to sleep in the same room as him for a minute.
But Francis will go up to the room and he'll like tinker with the hand and like mess with the turret a little bit. Not really doing anything, just keeping his hand busy to get just to relax a little bit, and then eventually goes to bed.
All right.
Yep, I'll go up to the room with Belos and just write in my notebook.
She does ask you, how long have you been with this group?
How long have I been with this group?
Yes.
What day is it?
What day is it?
Less than a month.
Not that long. I mean, I'd say it was all fairly new when we went to Ingford. So I would say about a week or so, maybe, before we went to Ingford. Why?
It's fairly short.
It is. Especially when some of us don't know very much about ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
like Zeno or
Very
the
good.
new person, Saeem.
Right.
Francis is okay, I think. He hasn't actively tried to harm me, so I think we're okay.
Actively?
There may have been some misdirected shots.
Ah.
Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember.
Seems to be a lot of that going around. Anyways,
How long have you known Zeno? Just before the fight you all had, or?
well, he's very much different in many aspects than my first indication.
Did you? You saw what he did with that ring. Did he maybe give you an indication of what that was?
No, he
No.
did not. Our thing was a spurt of rivalry, bit of excitement, a little bit of forgiveness, but then this.
This is quite weird. But, I mean,
He doesn't sound or act the same, and I think that might be due to the memory.
Possibly, but it might come back. Maybe.
Who
No,
knows?
I think he doesn't quite know what he's doing either. I think he's a little lost. But don't know. Maybe you can fight, and that seems to be what you do.
It is what I do.
Well, I meant you all, both you and Zeno. I don't know. Maybe you can fight and release some of that frustration that you may have.
I'm looking at someone currently that has a little bit more mysterious skill to fight me next time.
Oh, well, I mean, maybe I could help you ask. I don't know.
I am asking.
Oh, me. Oh.
It's nothing untoward. Merely a measure.
Okay. I guess if we're on the road, there's not really much to do. I could be down for that.
I feel like you have some frustration to beat out, no? Throw to the wind.
Little. Bit angry at the moment, but it'll fade. But I mean, the only person that I've known longer than these other people turned into a bear that tried to kill us.
Yeah,
So,
it's a lot. It's a lot of... Why the bear? That is the second time.
she just kind of shrugs. She's like, I don't know. But I got
And you
some of it,
mentioned-
so maybe...
You mentioned the bear prior. Had it been hunting you?
Probably Ambic tried to piss it off and then killed it, so maybe.
Well, it didn't work.
No, it did not. But I'm very, I'm interested because it most likely will come back. Because I guess it doesn't like losing, so we'll see.
Alright.
But yes, to the fight. I don't know if I will win, so...
Well, no, till we try. And, gives you a smile.
She's just gonna lay down and turn over.
I'd watch out for the little one. Something's boiling underneath.
You know, it makes sense. The smaller you are, the less area it has to go, so boils over a little faster.
Funny. Yeah. She begins to get, comfortable and get settled in for the night. So I'm guessing Saeem just stares over him as he trances.
I forgot that he doesn't, lay down to go to bed.
Yeah, no, Saeem doesn't even enter his sleepless state because he uses no resources today. He is just... I follow.
No, Zeno is never going to get rid of him.
Francis just kind of every once in a while looks over when he hears a slurp. thank God it's not me.
Vigis is like looking at Zeno as well.
Zeno
Oh,
mistakes.
Not Vigis, the fucking
Vickery or
Vickery. Vickery is looking at Zeno, and then like literally every time it sips, there's like squinting of eyes.
For Francis is just like unsettled by the scene that's happening right next to him. He's not sure how this is gonna play out, but
by the way,
Somebody's gonna die.
The Saim is carrying his mug with all 4 hands.
Oh god.
That's so wholesome yet terrifying.
Proboscis slips out.
I mean, I'm glad to know that the other room is just as awkward.
How else I drink?
Quietly.
Impossible.
Improbable.
Francis is gonna end up killing Saim. One night. It's just gonna happen.
The next day rolls around.
Colson spent the entire night staring at the ceiling. Just in the darkness, staring at the ceiling.
Are you afraid? Are you afraid of Bellows right now?
Half of our party doesn't sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, Francis eventually gets to sleep, but
Bellows. That's just a lot of intimidation in one day for Colson. So she's just like, this is my life now.
Constant state of fear.
This is the real world. You don't have an Ambic to protect you anymore.
I don't need an Ambic to protect me, but apparently I need to get better at social situations.
Be like Saim.
Talking.
Speak with confidence.
You know,
no matter what you say.
Normal situations, yes.
Alright.
So I'm gonna go pick up the horse amulet.
Is it true
and
you
that's
are
all
the male
I need
of
to
your
do.
species?
What?
Wait, Francis?
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
Talking to Francis and Zeno. Is it true you are the male of your species?
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What's interesting about it?
You resemble our females.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
That is a thing.
In what way?
You're larger, yes, than the other species.
Francis kind of looks down at himself.
Zeno's like, what?
Larger, you say?
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Our females are always larger than the males. And the males males always carry an excess amount of fat. He points to his thorax, so we may be consumed after breeding.
Zeno just stares at you, Francis.
Yeah, Francis just kind of stares at you. So, like, you guys. A question. So as your species has evolved, I'm guessing from your insect counterparts, you haven't evolved past that bit?
Some are wily enough to escape.
But most of them don't try?
It is considered honorable salvation of one's soul to feed your young.
I get that, and it's cultural and all, but like, I mean, like, it makes sense for the insects, like, you know, such as like praying mantis and such and whatnot that are known to do stuff like that. But you are like a civilized society, yes?
No.
All right, forgive me for making that assumption. I'm gonna go get the cart ready.
That is why Saim is here, to learn how to be civilized.
Well,
Zeno is very interested right now.
This is why we wear shirt.
Yeah, and that's a good start. Start with that. That's a good start. Can you do me a favor? Yeah. Actually, can you like take some time and like write down all of the nuances of your society, and I'll take some time to read it and learn about, you know, your society, so that way I can maybe help you understand our society a bit better.
Yes, How does one
Sound good?
write?
Shit.
I see.
Do not worry. We can read. We do not know how to write.
So you can read. So you can read. That's good. That's good that you can read. Now, do you have any artistic talent?
I point to the clothing. I make.
All right. So that means you have use of measuring tools and such. You make measurements and you know how to write down the measurements, right?
I pull out my weaver's tools.
All right. So I'm guessing there's at least that part. When you want to write, if you can read, you understand the nuances of the letters and how they form, correct?
Somewhat.
Do your best to mimic the shapes of the letters as you try and make words to, well, explain your society to me.
Yes, we do this.
All right.
We will wait by the cart.
I will be by the cart, so you can... You know what? The trip is going to be long. It's probably best if you just tell me.
Very well. We do not
All
sleep.
right.
We have plenty of time. And Simon will
I-
open the door for you guys.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that you would notice is Francis doesn't really spend a lot of time looking at Zeno.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Do you blame Xeno for Ambic transformation too?
No, there's other things.
Francis hates Xeno.
No.
That's going in it's in my notes. Can't
But
take
there's
it
a
back
lot of
now.
emotion. There's a lot of emotion going on, and Xeno's a part of it. But yeah, no. So Francis will go ahead and focus on getting the cart ready, getting Butch settled in, getting everything organized in the cart so that everybody has space to sit.
Oh,
You know, feed and
after-
such. Make sure to feed the chicken.
You actually get
shit.
5 eggs.
Shit! I
It's been-
forgot to get feed for the chicken.
It's been a long time since we tried to chicken eggs.
Ooh, what kind of 5 eggs did we get though?
Pearlescent, black, blue,
Matte black.
pearlescent, black, blue. There is a yellow, and there's one that looks normal.
I don't trust it.
Well, what Francis will do is he'll take like an old cloth and he'll like make not so much make a nest, but like make a little place where he can put the eggs so that they don't like roll around and break.
Oh.
I'm taking care of them. What's the matter?
It just
It's-
sits on your hands.
All right. Do you want to be spent? I got work. Do you want to spend time with your eggs?
Nuzzles into your hands.
I got work to do. Yeah, no, how about... Well, I'm not the one that drives the cart, so when we're driving and we're traveling, you can hang out with me as much as you want. Sound good? Alright, so can I leave you by your eggs? I'll kind of like gingerly like put him next to the legs. Does it seem like it understands? Or does it stay in my hands?
It stays on your hands for a little bit. Roll a sleight of hand.
Shit.
Or animal handling.
Both of them suck for me.
I can
Hold
get you an
on,
animal
I-
handling necklace for chickens.
Get one of those.
No, hold on. So animal handling or...
I actually have some chicken-related magical items.
So what was it? Animal handling or sleight of... Oh, it's the same thing. Oh no, animal handling slightly better.
Because it's wisdom. Hey!
Hey! Wasn't an advantage? Or was it?
No, but I
But
like I
you
said,
rolled
like,
a nat 20.
my
Alright.
mouse isn't working right now, so I'm using the touchpad for my laptop, and it's weird.
Oh ho ho!
It is weird. I will tell you that, as I use the same thing.
Okay. With that natural 20 on the chicken, you feel something plop into your hand.
It pooped on you.
No, it laid another egg.
And this one is rainbow shaped. Like
rainbow shaped.
Shaded.
Shaped like a
rainbow. Thank you. I will leave this with the rest of them. I appreciate it.
All right, I'll your hand.
Oh.
Like as soon as you try to leave that egg with the rest of them.
So keep the egg.
Keep the egg.
Okay, I'll keep the egg on me. I'm gonna hold on to this egg. And then I'll kind of like take a step away. Does it protest? Am I not doing something right?
Just nuzzles back into its face.
All right, I'll give it a pat on the head. And kind of like holding the egg in one hand as I continue getting things ready. I'm just going to look at it. What the heck am I supposed to do with this thing? As I kind of like speak to myself. I don't know that yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going back to the cart to give the horse thing to Zeno.
Yep, Zeno takes it.
For you, wear it. It'll help you with the horse.
Horse amulet.
I'm just gonna stare at Francis with his rainbow egg. I'm not gonna eat it.
Wait, what?
Are you gonna eat it?
Why would I eat it?
I don't know. Do you want it?
That's what Amber always did.
What, like, look, I was gonna ask about this earlier. You guys haven't said anything about it. Why does this thing have, colored eggs?
You know, sometimes it gives you a little boost in some areas. Like the black one, I think if it's matte black, it's, I think it makes you a little bit more scary.
Come here. Okay. So we got a small little collection of blacks and blues. There's a plain one. So that was a little weird.
What if that's just a regular egg?
I don't know. You tell me. So we're supposed to eat these things?
Yes.
Technically.
Or we can sell them. Your choice. But then they might come and hunt our chicken. Well, some of them we know. I've been taking notes about what some of them do.
All right, and this rainbow one, like
I've never seen that before in my life.
Yeah, that what I'm saying is, and I'm telling you, so we can actually maybe put some use to these eggs in the future if they're actually able to do stuff. What I mean is, I got this rainbow one when I was talking to it, and it was wanting to spend time with me. And I mean, like I'm fine. It can hang out with me. That's fine. I'm gonna have a lot of time on my hands on the trip back to Newland Bay. But laid this one directly into my hand and didn't want me to put it with the rest of it. It was a little weird. Not gonna lie, but it didn't want me putting it with the rest of them. Like it might be special.
Then eat it.
So just. Like, not even cook it?
I mean, you could cook it. You could hard boil it if you want. It's a little easier to eat that way.
Will it still work?
I don't know. Ambek just shoved him in his mouth. Shell and all.
And you ate one raw.
I did. You know what? Just drink it. Drink it. Crack it open.
Francis kind of looks and all right. Well, tell you what, you just keep that notebook handy, and I'll tell you what happens.
Yes, I'll be right here to take the notes.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm curious if what you say is true. Anyways,
picks up my notebook, the quill. I'm waiting.
Don't rush me. And after about a minute of hesitation, I'll kind of tap open the top so that I can eat the egg raw in a shot.
Okay. You're gonna tap out the top?
Yeah, and I'll just kind of stare at it. Does it look like an egg?
Yeah, it looks like an egg. Right. You tap the top into it, and you look in. That's not yolk.
I think we have a problem. What is it?
It looks like there's a band in there.
A band?
Mm-hmm.
Like a rubber band or a musical band?
I'm imagining a little band.
It looks like a ring.
All right. I'll kind of like
chicken
peel.
proposed to you.
I'm gonna open up the thing a little bit. I'm gonna pull out the ring.
All right. Before you is a plain bronze ring, is embossed with a rooster's head at its center.
The chicken did propose to you.
You can now fertilize the egg.
I'm gonna spend some time with this as we're traveling.
The ring or the chicken?
Probably both.
Oh.
I'm gonna identify this thing before the end of the day.
Don't forget to drink the white.
There is no white. It's just a ring.
You just said there wasn't a yolk. He just said there wasn't a yolk. He didn't say there wasn't white of the egg. Is there egg white?
I don't know.
Get some protein in your body.
You know what? I think I'm good at this point.
Like, is there
I
egg
think
white?
I'm good.
There's egg whites. It's the yolk is technically the ring.
Oh.
Well, if you're not going to drink the egg, if you're not going to drink it, I'll drink it.
But you know what?
It's only
routine
at this point.
No. What I'm saying, I was literally about to sack myself out, and you went and messed with my. Sheesh. It's
not
probably best if I.
Out.
No. I ain't. No. I'm not gonna leave it half finished. I guess I have to complete the entire thing.
Are you going to be a chicken about it?
No, don't call me that. I ain't a chicken, and that's what I'm literally saying out loud. I'm gonna. You know what? Fuck it. And I'm gonna take the ring out. I'm gonna drink the yolk.
All right. Whites, the egg whites.
Shot the yolk. Shot the white.
All right. It is syrupy. It is chunky. It is.
Oh, go. No.
It is like an oyster.
I didn't want that description.
Well, remember that salmonella doesn't exist yet, so.
Yep.
He's poisoned.
But still, it's just you just see him just kind of smacking his lips.
Tasty, right?
It's very plain, but there is a sweetness at the end of it.
It kind of like, you know, when you eat a pancake and you forgot you put syrup on it, but you get a little hit of syrup at the end.
You know, I've
kind
never
of like
forgotten
that
about syrup, but I guess
you. Never mind. It happens a lot when kids are around.
Do you feel any difference?
All right,
I
Francis,
don't know.
you now get the rainbow egg.
I get the rainbow egg.
You drank the yolk and found the prize inside.
Mm-hmm.
Prizes are randomized, and when you drink the actual yolk, not the yolk, the whites, for the next hour, you could add a +2 to any skill.
Only for an hour, though. It's not like the other eggs.
Only for an hour.
Yep.
All right. That's not going to help me much. We're going to be traveling.
Yeah.
Hey, you could start making those survival rolls for that first hour.
Or, start a project and finish it in the next hour.
Yeah, true.
In the next hour. But yeah, no, I was like, well, I feel like I could do just about anything at this moment.
Interesting.
Sounds so condescending.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Are we to leave?
Yeah, no, we're...
We have been here for 3 of my years.
What?
We only go to the age of 30.
Oh. That's so sad.
We are quite
Yes, we'll get going.
Yeah, no, I think we're done here.
Interesting.
And we'll go ahead and yeah, no, interesting as well. And like I said, I got nothing really planned to work on the trip back, so I'm gonna go ahead.
But you got a dope-ass ring.
Apparently, I gotta.
I
was about to say that. I was about to say that out loud.
Oh, I'll say it. I'll say, bitch, you got a cock ring.
No, it was not so much that I was. Well, yeah, no, I was like, wow, I was actually about to say that out loud, like for everybody in the world to hear eventually, and just it wasn't so much that.
That's why I stood with dope ass.
The hand gave you a cock ring. Okay.
You're engaged.
All right,
to the
no,
chicken
we
now.
done. We're done now.
We're moving on.
All right.
We're leaving.
Chicken wife.
You have children that we need to save. Let's go.
Yes, let's go. We're on the road again, but for the first hour of the travel, I will do I will use my pearl of power as the pearl necessity for it, and identify the ring.
All right. This is a common item. It is the ring of the foul sentinel.
The foul sentinel.
I imagine foul smell of chicken.
Yep.
You fucking bet your bacon.
Ring of foul sentinel.
Of the foul sentinel.
To enchant a
You can
friendly
use it-
chicken or rooster. While enchanted, his speed becomes 0 and remains quiet for up to 8 hours. It's just an alarm spell.
I will make an addendum to this. It has to be a different chicken than Bob.
All right.
I will write not Bob.
Bob with a BAWB.
Small.
Yep.
It has 1 hit point, an AC of 10, and can be. Wow.
Heard up to 150 feet.
What a fun thing to play on somebody, though. Just
enchanted
Sit
chicken, hide it like in an outhouse or something. This is the idea that they'll get that one person. Someone will be in there when it starts to scream.
somebody will be in there. Somebody woke up early.
Saeem will take the 20 minutes.
Like I said, I have chicken items.
During this day, Saeem will take the 20 minutes necessary to tell you the history of his people.
All right.
Hey,
You do so.
We're born into spawning pools. After that, it's fend for yourself, and then you die.
It's like a tadpole.
That is our society.
That's all?
Yeah, we have temples. Yes, to our 4 gods. That is
4. Only 4. Okay.
I am a follower of Kabul, the god of war.
Should we be concerned?
All right.
No, I fight for peace.
That makes sense.
There's not a lot to know about my people. We are very uncivilized.
I'm not present company included. You seem to be, quite adapting very well. But I'm beginning to see that.
We quite enjoy the fact that we are not attacked on sight by some people.
And this whole referring to yourself in the royal we, as I'm beginning to understand, is common thing?
That is personal thing for us. Because Saeem's life has gone on for a long time compared to others. My soul is on its 9th reborn. I call us we, so the memories of my past lives are not forgotten.
So you all reincarnate?
Yes.
I mean, there's nothing new about that.
We have learned that elves do this too.
Yes.
Yeah. So
But you live longer than 30 years, apparently.
Oh yeah.
Reincarnation takes a bit. So,
Like, multiply that by 200, and then you're in the ballpark.
a little more than 200.
What is that like to live that long?
Boring if you have no one to share it with. So,
We are 4 years old. And thanks to our past lives, we know so much about this world.
I am so much older than 4.
How much older?
161 more than 4.
If our math is correct. And I'm not gonna roll intelligence, just like I don't know if he knows math.
161 more than 4.
You are about 5 years older than me.
Totally, yes.
At least 5 years older than me.
At least.
fucking 4. It's so perfect.
So Francis is like, I'm not sure if your math is right, because you say you're 4 years old now, right?
Yes.
And you live longer than your average the Thrycreen, was it?
Thrycreen, yes. And no, we don't live longer, our soul is older.
No, I get that. You had 9 lives, this being your 9th life or your 10th?
Our 10th.
Alright, and you're 4 years old currently, which is longer than the average lifespan of a specific life, correct?
Yes. And that reincarnation takes anywhere between 1 week and 2 months.
1 week, 2 months, and the average lifespan of a Thrycreen, though you live up to 30, is about 4?
I take that back. I was wrong about my own age.
We are 4 when we hit adulthood. The average lifespan of Thrycreen is 30.
Interesting.
It's 30. Okay. And you've met that 30. Okay, that makes more sense. I misunderstood what you said. I got you now.
30 times 9? Yeah, that's a lot of years. More than I've been around, so...
We have not always died of old age. We have died from getting hunted by the Thrycreen, outside invaders, the Yuan-Ti. There are many threats in the desert.
Give me a history check.
Who?
First.
Me?
No, him. For more specific creatures.
Yeah, proficient history.
We'll say that I said instead of 161, 158.
So you also get hunted by what looks like humanoid
159.
Centaurian scorpions.
Yeah, I would tell them
Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Basically.
I will tell them about the many dangers and why the many dangers of the desert and why Thrycreen, well, they max age is 30. Most of them live to maybe 6.
Yeah, no, Francis is just kind of like, make that mental note. So don't go there. Got it.
Unfortunately, most hives or like you would consist of your like little group.
Yeah, no, Thrycreens don't form groups, which is why we die so often.
Yeah, they don't. Your tribe definitely did not.
Nope, I was shoved in the spawning pool, born, crawled out, only lived because I had the knowledge of how to hide.
Yeah, spawning pools tend to get focused and attacked by
spawn campers. The fuckers.
Those fuckers.
Yep, scorpions, giant ants, wasps, birds, hyenas.
Not to mention...
How is your race alive?
Yeah, that's a very good question.
Because we can do this, and I'd camouflage myself.
That's useful.
Advantageous bullet.
Yes, at least evolution is...
We are alive because we can camouflage ourselves, and we have shells. And I knock on my own head, and you just hear the dunk, dunk, dunk.
I mean, my head
I can see that. It's just
too. I hit hard enough.
Yeah, but that being said, it's just you kill yourselves and you're hunted. You kill yourselves to breed.
We do what we must for the survival of our species.
No, I get it. It's probably due to a resource management, which is the only reason why you'd continue doing it, not because, well. You know what? I'm just
staring at Francis, just like.
My personal goal is to civilize our people, grow in unity, so we can fight off these dangers and live a real life. Give our young a chance
together.
To give our young a chance to grow.
Bringing people together, that is sure, and a difficult goal.
First, we need to get past the cannibalism.
You
Yeah,
know, that
that
tends
sounds
to
like a good
hold you
thing.
back.
Yeah, just a bit.
I have 26 years to get this done.
All right.
Because I don't know if my next frame will share with my ideas.
Oh, so it's not guaranteed you're... Oh, okay, cool. So just like elves. Got it. Just at a faster pace.
That's so stressful.
Oh, yes. There's
At
one
least-
reason we don't sleep is we can't. And the other is because of anxiety.
You know, I also sometimes don't sleep because of anxiety.
I have tried to cut back on the sugar. I am near the stage 1 diabetes.
You say as you're probably drinking sugar.
Yeah. Not lying. I actually looked it up. A lot of bugs actually are vulnerable to type 1 diabetes. It is very common.
Well,
Because they eat specifically sugars.
They eat glucose.
Yeah.
Oh, that got me hard.
Which one?
That hurt my face.
What bit?
I think it's the diabetes.
To type 1 diabetes.
Francis just kind of like places a hand on your knee, and he's like, "There, buddy. It sucks, I know."
Oh, we can avoid diabetes if we eat more plant life, but there's so few of it in the desert. So, green dye because of hunting, cannibalism, being hunted again, breeding, diabetes.
Oh my gosh. Francis just kind of like looks up at you like...
sometimes heat stroke, sometimes cold stroke, drowning. Because we don't have lungs.
Literally, Bellows is like, what causes diabetes and what is it?
Diabetes is an inability to process sugar.
Our body stops creating its own insulin.
Yeah. And it's not fun. It's probably one of the worst things that you could live with. That's why the doctors say dieting is like paramount to the way you should live.
Yes. Which is what Saeem's going to try doing, which is why we are vegetarian now.
Interesting.
Noted.
I mean, there's still plant sugars, is there not?
But less of it.
True.
I can eat celery without the same sugar intake as a grape.
I don't know very much about the sugar intakes of many things, so...
One of Saeem's past lives studied it.
I don't think any of my past lives
You
did.
should ask them.
So you have free communication with your past lives.
Somewhat.
Just like... Neat.
I haven't had anything like that since...
Medicine? Does she know what diabetes is now?
No, you said it, and like she's taking like everything that everybody's saying combined, and then looks at herself, and then thinks about all the shit that she eats.
Is she gonna start dieting?
No, she should. She burns enough. Just fighting.
Francis just is like, but if you have a very active lifestyle by like training or just being generally active and fighting
shit out of people.
Yes, that's a very highly active activity. So you can basically eat what you want and you burn off all the excess, food product and whatnot. So it's probably why you keep such an amazing, strong figure.
Is this true?
But yeah, but you also have to balance. You can't just work out like crazy and not take in enough supplement.
Why do you know this?
What do you mean?
He has to know it. He has kids to take care of.
Exactly.
It means nothing. She's just
just general persuasion check from Francis.
Just
what
advantage.
Like,
what?
So the basis of Saeem's story is that he expects to die like really, really soon because of his species' bad luck.
Persuasion, you said?
At advantage.
At advantage +2. Might as well use it.
17.
19.
19.
19.
Oh boy.
She smiles a bit when you say, like, excellent form.
I mean...
Yeah, and also the fact that she can still eat what the fuck she wants to in the same quantity.
There are plenty of people who think, oh, I'm going to go on a diet and I'm not going to eat any bread, but then they get fatter. It's because they eat a bunch of, not grains, they eat a bunch of, like, vegetables and meats and stuff, and they just sit on their ass all day.
It's very true.
That does nothing.
All of my weight goes straight to my thorax.
I guess for your species, that's a good thing.
The fatter I am, the more delicious meal I make when I breathe.
Good. That's good for you, buddy.
He's a true snack.
Bread makes you fat?
No, bread makes you fat if you don't do anything after you eat the bread.
We like
Alright.
bread. we quite enjoy it.
I just wanted to see if she could fucking do it.
Nope.
I fucking love that shit.
Bread makes you fat? Bread makes you fat?
You know, I think I'm going to take a nap after all of this information.
Well, I thought you slept last night.
I think I'm going to take a nap.
What's this nap?
Just trance.
It's when you take a momentary, maybe 4-hour sleeping cycle, just because you can.
Yeah.
That email take
She's
nap.
just gonna...
Shuts down.
She's
powers down.
just gonna, like...
Saim enters his sleep. Saim just enters his sleepless state.
You just hear the windows noise. Huh.
But yeah, she just bundles up and she just, like, crosses her arms, kind of slants down a little bit, and then trances.
You know, once they trance and, you know, Saim's out, Francis will just look to Belos. If you have any questions, I'll be sure to let you know. But it's a lot simpler than it seems. You're doing it right, by the way. So don't change anything.
I fucking hope so.
Francis randomly flirting with Belos.
Not random.
No, there's not. there's no flirting about it. It's just him stating facts.
That's up to Belos.
That's granted, you're not wrong. That's up to Belos, but it's him just basing state facts. You know, like
well, let's see. I don't know.
That's apparently Belos does not think so.
Oh,
who knows?
You guys ever watch Futurama?
Yeah.
And there's that one scene,
No.
there's that one episode where they went to Zoidberg's home planet for him to get a date, and Fry was like, "Hey, compliment her. Say she looks thin. You look malnourished. Are you perhaps infested with parasites?" I just wanted Saeem to say that.
Terrible.
As a flirt.
The thing is, it would make sense. He doesn't know.
Yeah.
Saeem doesn't know what the fuck flirting is.
And the thing is, Xena would be the one to be like, "Hey, man, just compliment her. You know, compliment on the way she looks. You look
Xena
very
is not going to tell you to compliment Belos like that.
No, other people. I'm thinking of like later down the line.
Hello, Belos. You look malnourished.
Punch in the face.
You look malnourished. Would you like a sweet roll? It doesn't meet my AC.
But the fist makes contact. It's just.
It does meet our good boy Francis.
That's all I had planned. That's literally all I had planned for the entire journey.
Well, it looks like it is going to be just Francis for survival and stuff.
Hey, Saeem in his sleepless state is still 100% aware of everything happening around him.
Mm-hmm.
Not very
Yeah,
good
no, so-
until
Being aware and
nighttime
active
anyway.
are two different things.
Oh,
I'm not very good until nighttime anyway. So
It means I'm still keeping watch.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
I'll go ahead and make a survival at advantage then, because technically I'd be helping Xeno.
Yeah.
All right.
Roll Xenos with advantage. Hey, there you
hey,
Perfectly fine.
No, I have a decent survival.
go. Minus
21.
6.
No, I don't have +2 anymore.
Oh.
This would be assuming the entire day.
A shame.
Did we die?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we did.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Oh, no.
No dying. Clear day. No snow.
I can't see.
So, the next day.
You want to aid
Yeah, no,
Saeem?
that's fine. In what?
In the survival check? Because I got a +6.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll aid you in survival.
Okay. 20.
Alright. Heavy fucking snow. But
we have the insulated cover, so.
And everyone has winter clothes.
Yep. Everybody gets through the day. Nothing really happens.
Sometime during the day, Holson will just make a point to tell Bellows, if you want to do it, night is a better time. At any time on this journey is okay.
For half a second, there's a confused face, and then it's like, oh, right.
We are confused about why you people take so many bathroom breaks. Just drop it where you go.
What?
Wait, have you been shitting in my cart?
No, my thorax is off the endocard, just off the side.
The end of the cut has a walk.
No, not that. Like, I imagine Saeem is up front because he doesn't need to sleep, so it's good watchman.
Okay.
He just literally points the end of his thorax offside, and a little droplet of water forms and just drops snow.
That's just either way. What I will be doing though is with Holson's assistance, if she wishes to proceed, is I will be taking a very I will be boiling water each day while we're traveling. Hard boiling the eggs and figuring out the effects of what eating them raw do to each of the egg colors, as well as if it's the same effect if you boil them.
Okay, you gonna try this?
Yeah.
Which one are we doing?
It's For the
12th.
We're experimenting with figuring out what does what colors do what, and getting in a very in-depth chart and seeing if cooking them differently changes the effect.
Pick the white one.
Right.
No, we're doing them all in one go. So you already have some results on some of the raw ones. Let's start with those in the cooking.
And the black one makes you scarier. That was what it did with its roll.
All right, let's see if it changes when it cooks. This is what we need to know. If it stays the same, then we know we can just boil them all and have safer testing. Because eating it raw is kind of odd.
Is it?
Yeah, kind of odd.
Okay. So,
either way.
What does the black one do when it is cooked? Are you
I
eating or am I eating?
How do you plan on cooking the egg?
I don't know.
Boiling it.
No, I'm going to have a little small fire, and I'm going to have a little pot with water in it, some snow, if you will, and just boiling it.
Are you hard boiling it or are you poaching it?
I'm hard boiling it first to see if there's a different effect. If there's no different effect, then it probably doesn't matter how we cook it. If there is a different effect, then I'll start trying different methods.
All right. So you're going to hard boil egg. I need you to roll me an Arcana or a Survival.
I can do Arcana.
I can do Arcana. I have a +6.
Oh, I will give him some help.
I am
proficient.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. So advantage, yes, I have it set. All right. So Arcana at advantage. Did I? Okay.
All right.
You didn't need it, but
Hey, it never hurts.
So you dump the egg in there and boil the fuck out of it.
Wait for it to start floating on the surface, which is the telltale that it's cooked.
It starts floating on the surface. As you poke it with what type of instrument are you trying to poke it and grab the egg?
I would say like I would have like at least like a spoon of some sort, and not so much poke it, but kind of like the best way to that I've always found to once you cool down the egg is just grab like a spoon and tap the outside, and then kind of like peel it off.
Okay. You tap the outside, you pull it out of the water. It has a different type of sheen to it, more like well, obviously like egg sheen, more like rocky obsidian.
So make a note, Holson. It's seemed to have crystallized in some way. The original matte black color has taken on a crystalline shape or crystalline color. Not sure so much as to its form.
I just imagine Holson's note she writes looks like a rock.
She's smart.
Yeah.
She wrote obsidian.
All right.
You said all that.
I
She's like,
appreciate.
obsidian egg.
All right. Now I'm going to see if it has changed the actual physical structure of the shell. I'm going to start tapping it to see if it's just still a shell.
Seems to be way harder.
All right. It has gained density. Is it heavier?
Probably.
Like I'm asking, does it feel heavier?
It does not feel
Solid.
heavier. It's more solid.
It did not
All right.
gain mass.
So I am going to go ahead and take some tools and see if I can't chisel this thing open.
Okay. Roll me just a general dexterity check.
What if I use some smithing tools?
Same deal.
Okay, so
Do you
it's
want
just
me to
general...
do it?
Yeah, no. You're probably better off doing dexterity stuff.
I'm
Okay.
Naeem can help.
So with me being there, kind of guiding where she should strike to try to get, would
What?
she get advantage?
No. I rolled a disadvantage.
Either way.
But I rolled a 20.
All right. You chop it to the point where the egg actually cracks in half. There is a gooey, steaming mass in the center of it. It looks like a black oyster.
I'm gonna take a quick whiff of it.
I'm gonna eat it. Shove it in my mouth.
Just
One side.
You just lick out the inside of half of it.
Mm-hmm.
so she just downs a black ooze.
Okay.
down
I
the
need you to
whole
make
half
a
of the egg.
I need you to make a Constitution save.
At least I got high con.
Hey,
You keep it down. It is the best way I could describe it is that it looked gooey, but it has the same texture as if you swallowed like half of like a red like potato.
Terrible.
Yeah, that was one. I appreciate the gung ho ness of taking in a cooked egg, but that looked disgusting. One, two, it doesn't look like it was that pleasant. And how do you feel?
It kind of hurt my throat, but I'm fine.
All right. Do you feel any different?
Do I feel any different?
Roll a general wisdom check. Your throat definitely hurts. If it did have an effect on you, it is not evident.
Don't feel any different. Why don't you eat yours? Maybe chop it up.
No, well, there's nothing to eat left on this egg. First, I'm going to examine the shell and see if it's actually taken on
I
an
only ate
obsidian
half of
texture. You
There's
know
another
what?
half.
It doesn't seem to be doing anything. I'm fine. That's a result.
But maybe I'm just...
I'm the concentrate. I'm not the. What's the term? Hold on. What's the? I'm the.
we are
Hey, Saeem!
hungry.
No, hold on. Sorry. No. Control. I'm the control. All right. So, with that being said, Saeem, can you eat this?
Saeem will.
Eat the egg.
Saeem will like put it in his mandibles. Just.
I need you to roll a Constitution save for me.
Con save. 22. That was
You keep it down.
Okay, wisdom check.
Yep.
Is it low enough?
You know, I'd just like to re-roll that. Because I want. I'm not gonna re-roll it. 16. Same thing.
Doesn't seem like anything is evident.
You know, maybe.
So as of right now, all it's changed is that whatever happened, the shell has crystallized into a crystalline form. Going to examine that here in a second, but for the most part, the actual food substance within it no longer has any properties as what happened when it was raw.
I believe so. Maybe,
We fear it might mess with our hearts.
Well, that would be terrible. But you will be remembered in the name of science.
No, we have 3 hearts. We can lose one.
Maybe it does something to your head, or maybe it.
So this was the one that. So this was the one. So black made you more scary.
Yeah,
is what you described.
You know, intimidating.
Try and be scary.
Saeem would like to experiment by changing his shell color to black. Does it do anything?
Changes to black.
Does.
Bellows.
We still have control over functions.
All right. So we're gonna do a small little experiment. So don't take it as personal. We're just testing to see the effects of this. What Holson and Saeem. Saeem have just ingested in a cooked egg.
I've been here watching the entire time.
I don't know. What I'm saying is would you particularly mind if Holson tried to intimidate you, perhaps with a scary facade or something? Maybe
it's not going to work.
Looks at Holson.
Come up with a good insult.
Just smiles. Sure.
Let's see. Try and give it your best. Give her your war face.
Don't forget that intimidation isn't just scary; it's also insults and goading.
Yeah, give her a war face.
Looks at Francis. Just okay. Pulls out my sword, puts it up. Fight me. I dare you.
Oh God.
I'm going
Hands
to
up.
die. I'm more intimidating than I made it a scene.
Are you gonna roll an intimidation check?
Should I roll an intimidation check?
You can certainly do it.
Oh God, I'm gonna fight her. Oh no, sure, I'm not intimidating at all. Yay, that's not bad.
Is there any pluses?
Nope.
Oh
Nope.
shit.
I'm going to die today.
Fine. It's not so bad.
Is it bright outside?
It's a snowstorm day.
It
But is it dark?
It is nighttime. I'm assuming.
Oh, thank God.
We're doing
I
this
could
at camp.
see. I could see. I was like, oh, how stupid am I?
As soon as you yell this, fight me, she stands up, a little unnerved, slightly.
She's unnerved?
Yeah.
Oh, she
Francis
rolled a
writes
6.
in. Yeah. Francis writes down a note. Doesn't seem to have any effect after being cooked.
To be fair,
And
the
she
threat
gives you
was.
a grin and then tightens her grip.
To be fair, the threat was lackluster.
What do I have to make a wisdom save?
Yeah.
Wisdom check.
Saeem, what
All right.
what are you
I'm
doing?
ready. Shaking a little bit.
Saeem is getting ready to
You want
kiss.
to do this now?
Saeem is ready to heal.
I see. All right.
I guess I have to fight her now. Oh God. I was not ready. That's all I could come up with on the spot to intimidate.
Perhaps
Roll initiative.
Perhaps if you used actual threat.
I'm a threat.
No, use a threat. Something like, I can't wait to wear a hide made out of, or a cloak made out of your hide. And we're not good at this.
Really?
A fucking what?
We are not good at this. Your carapace is so soft it reminds me of the Gakukan.
What? You said like 2 words that I understood in that whole sentence.
I think what that was supposed to mean is you could have just simply called her a bitch. Maybe?
I would never.
I mean, it was for experimenting. It wasn't like you meant it.
If I wanted to die, I might as well be upfront about it.
We do this in the name of science.
Alright.
Yes!
Yeah.
Okay, what are the rules? What are the rules here, Bellows?
You don't fight each other until you can't fight no more.
Can I fling spells or just a sword?
Oh.
Sword is used, yes.
For fairness, I believe you both should be able to use all of your abilities, yes?
But she doesn't have spells.
All of your abilities. She has things you cannot do, and you have things she cannot do. If you're not allowed to spell, she is not allowed to get mad.
I mean, I could get mad.
Basically, if you can't use spells, she can't rage.
So what's the deal? Like,
Well,
is it a
technically that doesn't affect her really. If you use spells, it just does the same amount of damage.
But it's
you're still at a disadvantage in this fight, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. But my spells do force. She is not.
Yeah, now that this has turned into...
Like, Bellows loses more so than she wins.
So is Bellows going to agree spell slinging and rage, or no spell, no rage?
I won't use any, huge spells.
I cast Power Word Kill.
As long as you use your sword, fine.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so Francis is gonna be like, just make sure they don't hurt each other, Saeem, please. You seem to have a aptitude for healing. I'm gonna
be hurt here.
Do you require
Most
shield?
likely my confidence.
No.
No shield.
I don't need a shield either.
I pull out my Scorpion Carapace shield.
I'm good on shields. I don't need it.
Don't worry, Saeem. Let her learn the hard way. I'm gonna go examine this eggshell. Keep an eye on them.
Saeem is not betting man.
So.
But Bellows.
I am going to, since I'm going first, I'm going to basically just trace a few symbols in the air and push it out and just blade ward.
Make you resistant.
Uh-huh.
One turn.
Just for the turn.
I mean, 1 turn rage.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's about to I want to make it past 1 turn. And just go up.
Your best chance to do damage was this one moment, though.
You're right. But I want to make it even. I'm not going to throw an Eldritch Blast at her when she's...
This is your one chance to do damage. Especially if you have to at least use your sword a little bit.
Yeah, no, I can use my sword. It's fine. But yeah, she's just gonna stay where she is, and because she's not going to run, she'll move up. She'll stay right there. She can hit her from here. She knows how far that axe thing goes. But then she's just gonna make a motion like, "Come on."
Did you call the halberd sword again?
Yeah, I did. But I corrected myself
take one
before.
step forward and then double swings it towards you.
Which is a mistake.
Miss.
Mm-hmm. So it's your turn. She has nothing.
Oh, okay.
She's not raging?
No. Like,
Oh, well then I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go real hard with this sword, maybe. Wooden Kopesh. Phew. Oh.
mm.
Someone hit.
Oh.
Mm.
Bye-bye, Chunk. Now we're on an even playing field. We both have the same hit points.
Yeah, now you do.
Gloves are off now.
Fair game.
Oh, I would have had to move up forward.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Afraid.
You hit her hard.
My lord,
No, she's
I hope you enjoy this duel.
Yeah, I hit her. That's all. That's probably all that's going to happen.
Twirl the halberd a little recklessly.
Little recklessly.
Just a little.
That's not a little.
That's not a little.
The reckless did nothing though.
Oh, that's not that bad.
That could have been so much worse.
That's half your health.
You know
Yeah,
what?
but she rolled a fucking 2. That could have been so much worse.
It could have been so much worse. Whew.
That could have been 17.
Minus 13. Ow.
Ouch. Alright. It's your turn.
Now you get it.
I don't
get
fucking
advantage,
like
at least.
that. You're correct. Nope, it's an action.
What?
I'm not going to do that. I was going to cast Armor of Agathis. I'll cast Armor of Agathis if it gets too bad. Yeah, I'm just going to
I mean, you're not gonna have
take
a chance
advantage.
to cast it again.
And maybe not. But you know what? I will just cast Armor of Agathis on myself. Basically, pick up some snow and just put it on my armor.
You're casting a second level, so that's 10 extra temporary hit points. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, I have 10 extra HP temporarily.
Okay.
I'm gonna last another hit,
Maybe.
and then
Another nat 20.
God, I hope not.
This is going to be real interesting because you cast a spell when she decided not to rage.
Well, she already cast a spell before. Olsen casted Blade
technically
Ward.
did.
Oh, that's right.
I started with spells. She can rage.
She can rage.
Rarity.
She is going to do that.
Go right ahead.
Mm-hmm. And then gonna hit you
damage hurt.
recklessly. Hit you real reckless.
Yeah.
Mm.
She takes 10
So,
damage.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So she also takes 10 damage.
She takes
She
10
also takes damage.
She takes 10 damage, but your temporary hit points are gone.
Yep. But she's now lower.
And where is it?
Now, if I could just do 10 more.
Give me 1 second. Aha!
I can cast that spell again. I have another spell slot.
Hurt me, it only hurt. Hellish Rebuke is. If you remember, Hellish Rebuke needs to be an attack roll attack. It doesn't work on stuff like
Reaction
that.
which you have been taken damage by a creature within 60 feet.
Did it? Alright, make a dex save.
Okay. Ouch. Gonna get singed. That's always fun. Dex save.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I take it.
Real good on them.
Minus 10.
7, 8, 9. Minus 9.
Mm.
And that's the only time she can do that.
What are you gonna do now, Olsen?
Screech.
Screech!
You have advantage.
I do, but my damage does half now.
I mean, Armor Agathis.
You can do Armor Agathis again.
Gonna do it again. Gonna do it again. I want to last one more hit.
You just rubbing snow on your chest.
Just like putting snow on me.
All right.
This hurts a lot. Another 10 HP.
You can do this.
I'm so close.
Reckless.
Oh, it hits!
Please do less than 10 damage.
No! No! But she takes another 10, and I'll take 3.
Oh, good. You have to win now.
You'd think. I'm real hurt.
No, you have to win now.
I have to win now.
You need to do a minimum of 16 damage, sure.
We'll see. I can't roll that high.
You might get a natural 20, who knows?
She's just gonna
your melee attack has advantage.
She's gonna run and splash down. And advantage. So close. 10.
Nope, she's alive. You lose.
She could still miss.
She's gonna miss.
She might.
The whole thing's got a real low AC, and she has a real high to hit with advantage.
I have a 17. Thank you.
Got a real low AC.
It's a normal AC.
That is a normal AC.
Oh, you slept.
Right.
It's nice to know. It's nice to know I'm gonna die this turn. Oh,
See?
yeah, of course it hits.
Right before it hits your face, well, not your face, your chest, she stops. I just want to see the damage.
Ow.
Nothing changed. But good on you.
Hit you twice.
We request next door.
Oh, I am so hurt.
I will heal you both. I will heal both of them.
Okay, roll your heals.
Yeah. I can do both then. Wow.
11.
Nice higher level cast there.
Well,
Thanks.
as this is a sparring match, like you guys heal for full. Like,
her. Other her. That's and so on and so forth, you know, because
yeah.
Yep.
Nothing truly is going to happen today, so it's fine.
Are the eggshells basically like gems now?
Those eggshells are basically obsidian now.
That's nice.
Oh, so like no matter how I look at it, they're obsidian.
Inside and out for that black one, they're obsidian.
We can
All
make
right,
gemstones.
so I'm gonna.
The pearlescent
that's-
one, it'll make pearls.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Oop.
First, we're complete with our we're gonna complete with our experimenting and whatnot. But I'm adding that to my thing. I have one onyx shell.
Yeah. After a minute pulsing, you feel like a burp coming on, and when you do, you expel blackish like smoke.
Supposed to happen. I don't think that's supposed to happen.
we do not know. We cannot belch.
You might. You also ate part of that egg.
But no, it's physically impossible. We do not have lungs.
Behind Same, you see a little trail of black smoke.
Ooh.
Interesting.
What happened?
We are on fire.
Black smoke came out of his bum and her mouth.
Opens up a notebook. Black smoke erupted after about Looks up at the guy. About a minute.
We will tell you the color of her excrement.
Yeah, please do, actually. That might be useful.
Oh, I am no longer a part of this anymore.
I'm going to walk away.
No, we have to know the color of your excrement. Is it consistent?
Belos is walking away to her tent.
Is it consistent, or is it just me? We must know. Let us know when you next make a move.
She pops out her head. You're welcome to come in. Looks at you, Olsen.
I'm gonna come in.
Okay.
Just walking backwards. She's like, I don't understand. No.
We understand science.
I'm gonna hide in this tent.
All you see is like one arm, the hand axe, and a line form right in front of the tent door, and the tent door closes.
Why the line? Why the line?
She's marking her territory.
Because if they start coming in here, I will start swinging. I am not a deer. You will not collect.
Saim is not afraid.
Saim, you should be afraid.
Why? We could beat her.
What makes you think that?
We have magic. Distance, movement, mobility. Multiple forms of offense and defense.
And she will open up a can of whoop-ass on your face.
She can't reach it.
Alright, if you want to, I ain't gonna have no part in this.
No, Olsen's just gonna spend the rest of the night talking to Belos.
We'll roll a general charisma check, Saim.
Okay. Not like persuasion, intimidation, or whatever.
Nope.
Nope.
18.
Hey! That's not bad.
Oh, 13. Okay. You see Belos, like, a little bit of a...
Dropping silverware.
Don't worry about it.
Dropping shit.
Threw my salt shaker across the room. Bitch!
Bad luck.
So what does she do?
Holson, you see her have, like, a look at the edge of the tent moment, take a deep breath, and let's go of the halberd. For it takes like 30 seconds for her to let go of the halberd.
She's going to kill you. One of these days.
We already told her she can't.
For tonight, she's gonna let that go.
For tonight, we are looking forward to a possible duel. But no, we will not just hand you victory. You will need to work for it. Play to our strength. Yes, Saim has claimed a duel. He wants to duel her next time.
Amp's gonna lose his thorax.
I have a lot of faith in her. Not a lot of faith in the fact that Saim is the fastest member of the party. And the highest AC member in the party.
Maybe. But, I mean, what do you have? Guiding bolt? What if she gets on?
I have 2 guiding bolts. I have spiritual weapon, so I can attack her at range while also keeping my distance. I have a multitude of healing spells and shield spells. Sanctuary on myself, so as long as I don't directly attack her. Enhance ability, warding bond, which isn't really useful here. I can cast heroism on myself or aid on myself. You know, stuff like that. It would be an unfair fight. It would be an unfair fight because she's not resistant to any of my attacks, and I would, and I have the ability to leave. I have the leap ability. I can go 30 feet any direction I want, and then 5 more feet. Fighting her would be unfair, but Saim has a lot of advantages.
Saim could just get unlucky.
Well, yeah, that's always a possibility, but if we're just looking at it on paper, you know.
Well, either way, I pocket the onyx shell and go to bed for the
Not
evening.
onyx, obsidian.
Obsidian.
Sorry, obsidian.
Onyx is gemstone.
I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
But no, Holson's just going to congratulate Bose for landing a really fucking good hit, nat 20, and
Didn't need to use my ancestors that time.
She literally could not have.
Yep.
I mean, just a bit. I'm just gonna hit you.
Ancestors do not work on 1v1 fights.
Oh, I know.
But they're just fun to have. You know?
They are
They're just
fun. A lot of cool flavoring if you want to if you want to flavor to where the not ancestors just echoes of herself, just teleporting in front to hinder people.
But yeah,
There's something there.
yeah. She Holson will just compliment her and just be like, "Good fight," you know.
You did very well as well.
I stayed alive for some rounds.
Doesn't matter how hard you hit. Survivability does matter.
I thought it'd be unfair if I just shot blast at you, so
Oh,
from a distance.
and I probably would not have stopped at your chest for that last blow. I wouldn't have tried to actually hurt you. You know.
I'm glad. Maybe we should do that again sometime. Maybe, you know, with a better sword. I'm gonna have to get it. I'll talk to my patron, see if I can get a better sword.
What's wrong with your sword?
I don't
Besides
know.
it's wooden.
You know, maybe I can get one sharper.
It's pretty scripture on it.
Yeah, it's nice. She'll just look at her sword a little bit.
Yep.
I mean,
You see a mark, which is a 3-tiered, like 3-petaled runic symbol.
oh, what is this symbol? What?
Roll me a history.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
What is your languages?
Oh, fucking Sylvan. It's one of them.
Okay. You could read one.
Undercommon is the other. Elvish is one.
Nope.
History. 13.
Not enough. The only one that you have down pat is that one of them is a elvish symbol for Fae.
Would I know what language they might be?
Well, it is Sylvan. The other one looks more standard. Like, not standard. Straight lines. In general. More
You know,
runic. And the other one looks more curved. And with points at the ends of the tails.
I'll just see if I can find somebody who can read this. Just, I can only read one of them. But no,
Actually, does Bellows speak? It's a good question.
at least Infernal.
Does she know more than Common and Infernal?
Nope.
No. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I want to look at the description.
Interesting. Attacking.
No, I wanted to read the description to see if there's like a to see if there's a limit to be how far away I can be from the weapon.
You have to be within visual sight of it.
Is that it?
I think that's
Yeah,
it.
if you lose sight of it, like if you go behind cover and you lose sight of it, it goes away.
Mm-hmm. But no, I'll ask around, see who can read this. Maybe write and maybe ask my patron as well. It's interesting. This was not here before.
No, actually, it just lasts for the full minute. No range.
Oh.
You have to keep visual range of it.
Nope.
Maybe you have to keep visual range to use it, but
I need range on the target, or I need sight on the target to attack. But I can. It's there for a minute.
Oh, all right.
I know it can only
was
move
50.
30 feet.
20.
Well,
20, yeah. You can cast it at 60, but it can only move 20 after that.
but yeah, Bellows. I'm gonna leave Bellows' tent and go to my own. Eventually.
You cross the line. Nothing
Roll
happens.
You cross the line. Roll for initiative.
Same
Not
there.
again.
Roll for initiative.
Not again. One fight tonight.
No, Siam's just on the card doing his sleepless thing.
Yeah, she'll just go to her tent and just stare at the top of it.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of just talk to herself in the way that, like, hey, Sivnu, if you can hear me, I have some of that monster stuff again, if you want to take a look at it, with no timeline. You don't have to get back to me now, but eventually. Also, to talk about these marks on my sword. No. And then she's just gonna kind of close her eyes, trance for the next 4
roll
hours.
persuasion at disadvantage.
Oh god.
Oh god. Not one. You're not a cleric anymore.
Not a cleric to begin with!
Oh, not a
Not
warlock anymore.
8.
You hear nothing.
Damn close to an owl. But no, she wasn't expecting to hear anything. She just was kind of like, hey, come get your shit, please.
You still finding womp rats or whatever the hell was invading her area?
I have no idea what she's doing at this moment. I might talk to the chicken later.
Detect thoughts in the chicken. That's all you need.
I don't have that spell.
Oh god.
Well, that's unfortunate.
But, yeah, that's all. We can go to the 13th, unless somebody else has something to do.
Nope.
Nope.
They decided to get back to Newland so we can do this quest.
Yep. All right. Next one.
Again, one of the things you do notice is Francis is avoiding, when it comes to the egg for like doing like the experimentation with the eggs and stuff. He's very talkative. It's something that interests him, but for the most part, Francis stays quiet in the camp and like avoids eye contact with Zeno and Holson.
Mm.
Interesting.
And Holson this time.
And Wholesome. 23 survival.
What? I haven't done anything to you.
Oh, it's nothing you did. I promise you that.
That's what you didn't.
All right. Doesn't seem to be anything really being done today. It is snowing. Not really high winds, just light snowfall.
All right. I'll grab the pearlescent egg. Is there happen to be another black egg?
No.
No.
All right.
There was a pearl, a blue, a yellow, and a white, and then a rainbow.
The rainbow's dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna be like, so are there any other of these that you have tested before, Holson?
I think we've had the pearlescent one before, but
I don't quite remember what it does. Ambit kind of ate it really quickly, and I didn't. I just don't remember.
I want to do a quick experiment to see if something specific happens. But that being said, I'm going to go ahead and take. What do you think? The yellow or the pearlescent?
Yellow. We haven't done that one before. I can drink that raw.
No. I mean, if you want to take it raw, I was going to do it, but like I was going to see if I could still cook the shell without the yolk, and if it has the same effect.
Wording.
So.
But yeah, sure. I guess.
All right. Well, here, just don't smash it. Just try and open it as gently as you can, and then give me the rest.
Sleight of hand.
We'll see.
Or survival.
One is better than the other. Normal.
Alright, you're able to crack it open enough where you can get the yolk out.
Basically just poke a hole, kind of like an Easter egg.
Mm-hmm.
Move it a little bit, and then just drink it out.
Alright, roll a constitution.
God, I'm gonna throw this up.
You got it, I believe in you.
You do not go down, it is in your mouth, and you want to spit it out.
I do not want to spit it out. I'm not gonna spit it out, I'm just gonna sit there like this.
Okay.
Is everything alright, Holson?
Need to roll me another constitution save.
Oh, 14.
Well, that's a 15.
Yeah.
So you keep it in your mouth.
And?
Can I try to swallow it again?
You can. There's another constitution save.
You're doing great.
Thank God. Thank God, a good one.
You eventually swallow it.
God, that was terrible.
The best way I could describe it would be like if Jell-O had like a peach half in it.
Oh. No.
And it got stuck.
You know, that's quite literally the worst experience of my life.
So far.
I think that might be the worst.
So far.
Ever. Nothing can get worse than that.
And I'm sure you'll find something. You can either I'm gonna write that down in writing and hold it against you, or is that the one you want to stick with?
As of right now, I kind of want to throw up, and at the same time as I want to, like, I kind of want to throw up. That was terrible. Do I feel any different?
Roll a wisdom check.
Oh, God.
Do I notice anything different?
Well, you notice something different with the shell. Even though that it got separated nicely, it's starting to turn very brittle.
Alright, so the reaction has to do with the yolk.
Yeah. You don't notice anything.
How do I feel?
You feel fine besides having to do a gross experience. I mean, you look around. You notice these trees are...
Trees are what?
The trees are marked. What looks like elk antlers. Like scratchings.
Francis.
Yeah. He's writing in the notes what you're telling him.
Do you see anything weird like in the trees.
I look at the trees. What should I be looking for?
No, like antlers, something. I'm gonna walk closer to one.
Yeah. You look at the tree. It looks like some of its bark got scratched off with antlers.
Yeah. That tends to happen with the likes of elk and whatnot. Sometimes they don't have the spatial awareness. They hit it, so it scratches up against the bark.
How far
they
away
use
was
it-
I when I saw that?
Relatively near.
Does it lead on a path or?
Yeah, it looks like it was probably scratched off by an elk in particular, not just a deer. An actual elk.
Are elk normal to this area?
Roll me a nature with a +2.
Ha! Okay.
With a +2, he said.
23!
Elk are pretty standard here. It's one of the main like red meat prey, usually. Not prey. Hunting trade.
There's,
The main animals.
you know, suddenly I know everything about elks that I didn't know before. Apparently they're very popular here. But it's an elk, not a deer.
Or a bear.
Specifically an elk.
And you're able to tell that now because of the yolk?
I don't know, I just noticed it after I ate it. I don't know if that's specifically because of that, but I would assume I'm pretty good with nature already, so...
Yeah, you look around
Alright.
some more and you see a cardinal.
Just... attention on that now.
Francis puts down possible side effects or possible effects of yellow uncooked. Potentially increases connection to nature. Noted.
I try to talk to the cardinal. Try and
What do you
coax it down here.
Say to the cardinal.
She's
Roll
just
in.
gonna... She's just gonna raise her finger and just like... What did she fly down here? 13.
Flies down.
With nature now. Gonna tell my mother. Cardinal likes me.
Not even gonna imply the fact that it might have been due to a performance-enhancing drug of some sort.
Oh, she knows what she's saying.
I know what I'm saying. Gonna tell my mother that
Cardinal likes me.
the cardinal likes me, and she's not gonna understand a single thing what I'm talking about. But you know what? Damn it! I'm gonna tell her.
High.
Does anybody have sending?
Not yet.
No.
Okay. You might become useful. Outside of healing, then.
We already are useful.
Little weird, but I guess so.
But differences in culture does not make us
Haven't
not
killed
useful.
us yet, so I guess, I mean... There's a basics of trust there now, I guess.
We feel like you should trust us more, considering
She's
that
gonna
we
hand
are
the
one
cardinal to Saim.
leading you. Oh, hello.
Does the cardinal go to Saim?
No. Cardinal flew off.
Beautiful little creature. We like it.
Hold on.
Strike.
I changed my chassis color to match the cardinal.
That's better. I can actually hear what you're saying now.
No.
I was like, no one has answered me. I know for sure you're talking because I can see it lighting up.
Yeah, the cardinal flew away before you even attempted to hand it to the same.
Well, still gonna tell my mother that I'm better with plants and animals. I'm not, but sure she'll believe me for the time being.
Right.
Let's start writing in my journal as we continue on with the day.
Well, that's the yellow egg. You try any more?
Are we trying any more?
I think we should try to get down.
Yeah, let's keep going.
To nature.
All right. This day. Which way are you going?
It is the most beautiful day. Oh.
Just continuing on the straight path to Newland.
We go up one
Well,
and
you
then
can
straight
go
path.
up or down.
We go up one and then straight path, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, we can go up one. We can go here.
Be there.
All right. You decided to go there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Survival, please.
Okay.
An advantage.
Advantage. So many people here have a survival skill.
It's useful. All right.
Especially in a world campaign.
Mm-hmm. So you get through. You do notice a few things that seem to be off. Mainly that some of these trees seem to be burned to a cinder.
Oh
Very-
no.
Very
just like
difficult.
home.
Seems to have burned away.
It's
Some of them are not affected, some aren't. It's just
Can I like check to see how long ago they were burned?
that would be a nature check.
Because if it was long ago, I'm not worried about it. I don't fucking know.
You do not sure.
She'll look up to Saim and or Francis and just Bellows too. Do any of you know if there's are fires frequent here?
We are from desert.
I don't travel out this far often.
I looks at Bellows.
I'm from Uspus.
Seems we are all out of the element here. I'm gonna keep my eyes out for anything that could possibly do fire, or deal with fire. Because I don't know how long ago this happened.
All right. Keep your eyes open. Roll a perception check.
So much better.
Currently, don't really see much. Like some of these
It's
trees are just burned up. Some of them are fine.
It's probably during the day too, so it's lower.
Yep.
Most likely. Because
But
it's
it's
supposed to be a disadvantage.
Overcast.
Oh,
So-
then I can see. But no. She's just gonna keep her eyes out. Still.
All right. Next day,
Next day.
straight line.
Funny.
All right.
This time I'll take the pearlescent egg and I'll boil it.
All right. You're boiling pearlescent egg. Roll Arcana or survival.
All right. Oh, So I have to be at the bottom. Well, come on. Survival.
All right. So you boil it. You see it start to glow. Bet.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Roll a sleight of hand to get the egg out.
Get the egg out.
I'd have Holson do that.
I mean, I don't know anybody else that's rather dexterous anymore. Just a sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm. You get it out. It seems more like a oblek texture in like malleable form.
A what?
Oblek, like Elmer's glue plus borax.
Gross. Okay.
It's literally just slime that seems to liquefy when not handled.
You want to eat this?
Someone sometime will respond. Oh, she's...
Francis, you're the one that's not responding.
Oh, sorry. I'm just real tired.
She didn't say a name. She said, you want to eat this.
I said same.
Oh, you just heard you want to eat this?
No, Saim, do you want to eat this?
Why not?
It's just an oblek.
We only live 1,000 times. I'll eat it.
Okay.
Okay, you attempt to eat it. Roll Constitution. Okay, you get it down. It is rough, buddy. It turns from like chowder to grits, like scrambled eggs to chowder again.
None of that sounds bad, I would be honest.
Together? No.
Like
I like chowder.
Texture-wise.
One, I like cheddar. Two, he's a bug.
Yeah. It is texture-wise. It tastes like plain like sugar.
Oh, I love it.
So.
These people eat raw meat. That's great. That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Very delightful.
And
very delightful.
Yeah.
What do I?
Nothing. That would be a wisdom check. All right. You feel strange.
Do I go straight to second stage diabetes?
You would, but you don't. It is weird. It is, as you look at yourself, you see light from the fire kind of bounce off you a little bit more.
Shiny.
We may have been drugged.
You know, I felt a little drugged yesterday, so it's fine.
You guys are all the one that are just munching away at these things.
Well, you know, anything for science, I guess.
That does not make me feel as good as scorpion ale. But
Scorpion ale.
you take the venom from a scorpion, you allow it to fester and putrefy and eventually become a type of drink. It ferments.
Interesting.
I kind of want to try it.
Oh, it has good burn if you have thick throat skin.
I don't think I have that, but I still want to try it.
Sounds
Right.
similar to Klakog's snake wine.
Perhaps we
Well,
harvest venom from serpents as well.
That's all interesting, well and good. Do you feel absolutely different at all, other than the minor changes, or?
It was very sweet, and now I am shiny.
That is different. He is shiny now.
Yep. Let's put that in this box and
It's like I've
organize it
taken.
over
It's like
here
I've taken bath in oil.
All right. It seems to take a
Is he
bath
slick?
in oil.
You touch him?
Yes, I'm gonna touch him.
No.
Is he slick?
It
don't
literally
feel-
looks like some of the light seems to be bouncing off.
You don't feel like you took a bath in oil.
No. Did I perhaps get bitten by a vampire? I am so shiny.
Don't know if that works that way.
No.
But
Just
we
sounds
should do. We should do the white one tomorrow. Interested to see if that's really a normal egg.
Sorry.
Fine.
good.
You just made me yawn too, so.
They're contagious. But yeah, so if after the experiment is just another day.
All right.
Next hex. I'm like, oh god, what did you do to her?
I didn't do anything.
She got wide. Yeah.
Nick
I mean,
six. All right. Survival.
survival. We are almost there.
Don't forget to take away your guys' rations.
16.
Rations.
Oh, I'm gonna take them away all at the same time. Once we get to the town. I got enough to get to the town.
Well, we've been going for 5 days so far.
Oh, wow. I counted wrong.
Yeah, no, you really did. It's 8 days to get there, but you know. It never hurts to have more than you need.
No.
Yep.
You know what I did?
What?
I counted Oxbolt as well.
Oh.
So I just got one off.
Oh, you said 10.
Yeah. Oxbolt to Newland Bay with Oxbolt is 9.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, including the square that Oxbolt is on.
But she said 10. That's what
I
I'm
just
kinda-
miscounted.
The math ain't there, boss. Did we get killed?
I mean, I did it in a quick glance. It looked like 10 squares.
Do we die?
I don't think we do.
Yes. Explode.
Oh no. I wasn't ready.
No one's ready for the Spanish Inquisition. Yeah.
For the Newland Ben explosions.
So today it is heavy winds but clear skies. On the
Hate
prowl,
these clear skies.
on the prowl away from you guys, you see several figures. What looks like a caravan in the distance as well,
Caravan?
heading towards Ingford.
Is it the Grung?
It is far in the distance, so you have to detour a bit.
I don't care enough. I just wanted to know if it was the Grung.
Respect the honesty.
I'm not gonna go out of my way for it. We have a mission.
Kids are in danger or something. You need to eat a child in the
Something
ocean.
like that. Yeah, I do have to eat a child in the ocean. I got a plan. Got a mission.
Everybody has their task to do.
I need to save this child so I can yeet her into the ocean.
All right. So, next D.
17th, the Volt.
All right.
We're almost there, boys.
Something does happen today.
Oh no.
We make friends with it.
I need you to roll me 1d8.
Okay. I'm good at these rolls. That's good, right?
Maybe.
You're
We
about to
shall
see.
see.
You awaken the Tarrasque.
Oh. Just a simple no.
We turn around. We're not going that way no more. Your kids are fucked.
See a Tarask in the distance. It might be over Newland Bay. Well, nobody's safe now.
We tried, but now we're gonna leave this continent.
Yeah, that's a shame.
I hope you weren't attached to those people, because they're not attached to anything anymore.
Attached to that Tarask.
They're a part of it. They have
Just
accumulated
waiting.
into its mass.
I'm really looking forward to killing this guard captain. Not over the children or anything. That's not Wholeson's motivator.
It's about the books.
I'm just
It's
curious
about the books.
I'm just curious about how we're gonna manage to do this legally.
We're
Oh,
not.
I have thoughts. I have thoughts.
We're not. I'm gonna kill a man over his books.
I feel like you killed for less.
No.
No?
No. I'm gonna kill a man over his books. Those are very important to me.
Tight. Tight what?
All
What's
right.
tight, Lycan?
It's not tight.
Tight! That's all I heard. All I heard was tight.
Well, I don't know how you did that, so I don't know.
Tight. What's tight?
Yeah, it was just like a voice that's just like tight.
It's like you went to Google Translate, typed in tight, and had him say it for you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how you say it.
No, that's how I say it. Toit.
Toit. Like a toy guy.
Like a Toiger.
Toit.
Alright.
So we're fighting a Toiter?
Yes.
Alrighty then. Okay.
We sneak up on it with our caravan.
Is it the caravan?
Alarming.
Alarming.
Oh. Wonderful.
These are great words I'm hearing.
I need a picture.
Well, okay. What picture?
I like pictures.
I like liking stuff. I like stuff.
What is everybody's passive perception? Just
Not
asking.
Fucking high. I'll
Six-
tell you that
Not
right
great.
16. The highest is Xeno
now.
at 17.
14.
17.
Yeah.
All right. It's real fun. I just need to grab this.
Is that the sound of our death? Is that the tightness coming?
Toit.
I want to know what was tight.
So,
I'm really curious.
toit.
Tight.
Toit.
Tight. That's just all we heard. I want to know what that was about. What are we going to fight that has tight in the name?
Well, it's not tight, but you do get a basically, Xeno's like, something's wrong.
Yes, it's still snowing. If we could get this much moisture in my homeland, no one would starve.
That's not how it works.
What do you mean?
It's
No.
based on weather patterns and region.
Perhaps we can change that.
Maybe.
Not easily.
Get a druid.
Get a wish spell. I wish for the earth to change 14
Xeno,
degrees on
what's-
its axis.
Xeno, what's wrong?
That would kill everyone.
Xeno, what's wrong?
Oh, right, Xeno.
You are currently in a large. Well, better. The best way I could describe it would be a pine forest. A lot of pine trees. Things like that. And he's like looking around. And you hear small chittering.
Would I know what that would be from? Or do I see it?
When the cart stops and it seems like there's something interesting, I'll kind of like grab the chicken. I'll put the chicken in the cubby hole. You stay in there. Yeah, you just stay in there, and I'll go and close the cubby hole.
We're carrying the demigod of chaos with us, and we're gonna put him in a hole.
No, it's for his protection.
No, it was baby in the corner.
It's quite.
Francis does.
It's quite honestly, I believe it's a female.
Maybe.
I don't know if you know this, but the roosters don't lay eggs. And I used chicken. So
What's going on?
he was chittering up in the upper echelons of the actual trees.
Is it the same chittering from those little demon bears?
No.
I don't think those demons bears chittered, if I'm being honest.
You know, I'm just always gonna ask.
We're gonna be 3 continents away. Is it those damn demon bears?
They found us.
What's what's
demon bear taking a ship to find us? They paid for passage and everything.
They turned out to be quite civilized attendants of the boat.
Yeah.
Playing,
it just
shots
really,
and whatnot.
it just really hates us. That's it.
Does it sound like bugs? The chittering.
It does sound like bugs. You can roll me a knowledge, nature, or arcana at disadvantage.
Oh,
Knowledge, nature,
None
or
of you.
arcana at disadvantage. Is the nature at disadvantage?
all of it is.
Both of it.
Whatever you roll, disadvantage.
Well, you know what? Fuck me. Either way.
Heaven or hell, that's right.
8.
8. You don't know what the chittering is, but you also hear from the trees the sound of daggers stabbing.
Ooh,
Okay.
In the distance,
I'm
something
pulling
just
on my
died.
sword.
you see, with like little light that you have, I'm guessing you have light of some sort.
So,
No, we all have dark vision.
I know, but the horse doesn't.
Well, if it's night, we would be camping. If
Yeah, it'd be close to night.
I have dancing lights,
it goes up.
so I probably have them up around us. But if I hear chittering, I'm turning them out, and we're just gonna chill. Tell
Okay.
everybody to stop.
You turn them out.
Mm-hmm.
The instant you turn him out, Zeno pulls out his sword and looks out into the distance.
I quit my scorpion shield.
Francis will go ahead and
As you see,
preemptively go ahead.
somewhat reflective glowing eyes.
Oh my god.
Starts as 2 and then grows into 6.
Yeah.
Fucking spider. Get out.
Francis is going to get between everyone, pop medic turret, and do a shield pulse.
All right, roll your shield pulse.
I am slightly insulted.
I don't know what you're entirely capable of, and this has kind of become a habit.
Gonna get out and kind of get with Zeno.
Just stay in the cart. Just stand on top of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get with Zeno and then just kind of hold an Eldritch Blast.
All right.
For if it comes closer to me. Or Zeno. To cart generally. If it comes closer to us.
I am just making sure that things are okay on this map. And certain characters are not on it.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
It's probably going to spoil some stuff, but who knows?
All I know is I don't want to fight anything with 8 eyes. I don't want that thing to
He says
kill me.
6. We're not dealing with spiders here.
I assume it's a spider until proven otherwise.
Am I a spider?
You don't have 6 eyes. You have 2.
I have a lot of eyes.
You have two combat eyes.
I have a lot of eyes.
I see 2.
But every eye is split into about 500 other eyes.
You know what?
You do you, bud.
That's on you.
I'm just waiting for the map.
Yep.
Same.
Oh, I'm so angry I'm gonna shit.
Please don't.
Might scare him away.
See.
I can speak primordial. Do you think perhaps the thing is an elemental?
I don't know. I can not. I mean, all I can see is its eyes.
He wants my sugar.
You know, very well could want your sugar.
Want your sugar lumps.
Those lumps are mine. It's the best part of the sugar.
All right. So you're on the cart.
Yeah, no, not next to Bellows. That's a bad idea. You don't like me.
Not right now.
And she won't like me when I win in that duel either, so. Friendship. I gave it all this. Oh, where's all my stuff?
I don't know. I pulled your token out. That's what it was. Give me a second.
Oh.
Well, Butch got himself a temporary shield.
Butch will now win this fight for us.
You know what? All I care about is that we can get Butch back.
Yeah, well,
Because Zeno
has
can roll a high.
You spent the what? What was it? 25 gold.
25 gold.
That's
It was
well worth it,
it.
considering
Well
how
worth
often Butch just leaves us for dead.
Butch is just a scared horse.
He's just a horse. It doesn't mean he's not leaving us for dead.
Yeah. Better you than me, motherfucker.
I mean, it's justified considering what he is, but he's still doing it.
Yep. All right. Change some of this music.
Direction do we see the eyes?
Dead ahead.
Ahead.
In this area.
Hmm.
And you heard chittering above you, too.
Our cart is inside of a tree.
It's technically underneath. It's fine.
It's the trees.
Oh, technically in a horse, so it's fine.
Why are the trees speaking Vietnamese?
Da-da-ba-da. But yeah, that's what you saw.
I'm going to look up where I hear the chittering as well.
Okay, you have 120 feet dark vision.
I do.
Huzzah.
You're the
I
only
see.
one who sees this.
I see.
I see what I see.
Coming down from the tree, stabbing knives into it, is this motherfucker.
Is it a hand demon?
Yeah, he'll give you a hand.
You said this motherfucker. I don't see.
Who is this motherfucker?
Who is this motherfucker?
I don't like him. Who is he?
We gotta name him Bob.
Nope, not that one.
Not that one? This is the wrong picture?
Nope, that's the right picture.
Is this one of those ice devils?
No.
No.
God, I hope not. Still think they're like, what, CR-14?
The fuck
Sudden.
is this thing?
Looking around.
They look like me, but with fur. Are these my northern brethren? Are these the iceborn Thri-kreen? Listen, these might be my people. We had the same number of
Yeah,
legs.
well, if they're your
They're about to
people,
be dead.
yeah, and you can cannibalize them all you want.
Yeah, no, these are my people, which means they're going to kill us.
We are going to die. Are you?
I hope you have made peace with your gods.
There are webs all along the edges of these.
Wow, they're hideous even for my standards.
Speak common. Do you know? Can you talk to them? Tell us to leave. Tell them to leave us alone.
I can speak in Thri-kreen.
You hear an
Right.
undercommon. Feed the mother.
Oh shit! No,
I don't speak Undercommon.
I do.
I heard. Yes, I do smell good. Thank you.
Yeah, no. As soon as she hears "feed the mother," she's just throwing an Eldritch Blast. Not asking any more questions. Nope. Not food. Not food, friend.
Yep.
That's where we're at
Starting
right
this
now.
now.
Well,
She's going for this one.
You're so easily spooked.
You know, not really. Just don't want to be fed to anyone.
all right. Well, roll initiative.
Get the eat. I got such a good initiative. I got such good initiative numbers. I just
Let
can't
me grab
roll for the fuck of me.
Zeno and Belos.
I will do Bellows. Mostly because I have a sheet.
I kind of vote that Francis is Zeno because Francis has a better idea how offense works.
Alright.
Wow, we're doing great.
Hold on. I have a sheet.
Hell yeah, there's a good one. And back to normal.
And back to standard edition.
Zeno goes first.
Well, maybe the bugs haven't rolled yet.
Do I get that Eldritch Blast off before?
No,
No,
no, it was a surprise
Okay.
round. They were, believe it or not, they knew we were here. They were expecting us.
1, 5, 6, 8. 8 of these motherfuckers.
8 of them. Are they perhaps CR-1/4?
I do not know.
Mm.
We'll find out.
You want to find something?
I need to determine if Simon's going to be using spell slots early or not.
I'm not going to just tell you.
Yeah, I think Simon's going to use the one spell slot for a spiritual weapon and just save the rest of it. He has daggers and stuff.
All right. So how many do I need to roll?
8.
With. So it's +2. Okay.
So, what is Wholesome's anxiety level at?
She's not that anxious. She just doesn't want to be fed to people.
Well, I just have a feeling she doesn't like bugs. And these guys are kind of bug-like.
Oh, no, she doesn't mind bugs. She just doesn't trust easily. But she just doesn't want to be fed to. She knows Undercommon, and she knows exactly what they just said to her, and she's like, nope. Not today.
Feed the mother. I have another idea. Bang. Oh, shit.
Quick draw.
It's high noon.
It's high noon.
You guys ever seen that meme where it's like, it's high noon, but he just keeps the high going for like a minute.
It's high.
It's just
The one that, and the one that gets me is the combination of the screaming man. It's high.
I've never looked that one up. I have to now. I have to see that before I sleep tonight.
No, it just goes, it's high. Yeah.
They're all going before us.
All of you are going before me.
Only one is going before all of us.
All right.
Francis
Let's
and
see.
last. It's a good thing you got that shield pulse off.
All right.
Yep.
So
Let's see. That one's probably gonna go. Ooh.
She's not looking good for us.
They're not looking good for.
Well, that one's gonna go for Bella, so we're fine. Bella's can take a couple of hits. If it went
Maybe she's not raging though right now.
I think she'll be fine. She's not like she has more HP than all of us. She'll be fine.
all right. Two.
It's
Going
Francis
down.
I'm worried about.
Only get down to here.
Oh, okay.
So
You're
they're
doing
not
great.
on the ground yet.
Actually, it's going to dash.
Brother.
Their mistake. As soon as that turn gets to go off, their mistake.
Zeno.
All right. Gonna trigger a sword.
You!
I think you should start rolling for his swords more often.
I think you should
And-
screenshot it and send it to Xeno.
Yeah.
Kinda.
And then gonna hold position, hold attack for the first one that gets up to him.
Okay.
I just think that's so funny.
It's
Yep.
hilarious. Don't forget that he has your temporary hit points. So he has 4 temporary hit points now.
Yep. Oh, that's right. That's right.
Roll 5.
All right. So next, buddy, go ahead and swing.
Hold on.
Let's go roll for me.
I can only think that Amber
Short
could be
sword.
useful during this fight.
You hit
Ooh. Ooh.
a meaty chunk. It's gonna make 2 swipes.
With its little daggers.
Mm-hmm.
Hoping these things just have a lot of attacks and they don't do a lot of damage. Yes.
These are mercenaries hired by the guard captain to stop us.
Not your
If
head.
only.
2. That is 6 points of damage.
Dang.
It's max damage.
Yeah,
That is its max.
Yeah, these things aren't particularly strong.
Or can hit well.
I
So-
I assume there's something to them that's gonna make this fight like hard, like something we just don't know. Like maybe they got a secret bite attack that does paralyzing damage, or they got pack tactics.
I will know.
Interesting.
We'll find out.
So,
Because they have some reason to be this confident. That or they're stupid.
That one just attacked.
Yep.
Yeah, that one so.
so next one,
Olsen.
going down here. It's going to throw a dagger.
Do not.
And yeah, he's going to throw a dagger. Take a dagger. No.
No. Just.
Take other dagger.
That one hit.
Isn't it be like the thing with those skirmishers or not skirmishers, the swashbucklers in my game where every third attack hits?
-4. Oof.
Don't
He got better.
Don't forget to temper HP.
Oh shit.
You got 1 temp left.
I do.
That's gonna come in handy in this fight.
All right.
It's not +8. It is +4.
Come down here.
Hello.
Meet them. Take dagger.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I guess I will.
He's just gonna rib you. That's all he's gonna do is get you right into
5.
ribs.
4.
So 4 damage, yeah.
Well, that was the first attack.
What? No,
Touch.
it's second attack.
Oh, I didn't see the first roll.
That hurt.
So, this one up front. Oh, I knew I forgot one.
What the fuck is this one? Oh, he's way up there.
Yeah, I was like, where did he go?
You knew you forgot one? Which one did you...
I forgot the one that's like being the poster boy up here, like with his many eyes.
Oh, are you sure? That one's on the list. That one's the last one.
It's on the list. It's 3.
The one you're missing. The one you're missing
goodness.
the one you're missing is this one.
Yeah.
Is it that one?
Yeah, that's the one that's not on the list.
Okay. Yep. He'll miss his turn this round.
He wasn't paying attention.
It's like everyone was like, feed the mother, feed the mother, feed the mother. Wait, where are we going now?
Yeah, he definitely missed his turn.
So it's this guy next.
Yep. Gonna get right here.
It's on the 10.
He's looking at Butch.
No!
And, yeah. It is now Holson's turn.
Well, I don't really have much of a choice. I'm gonna kill the one in front of me. Yeah, I will flash up with my Kopesh and try to slice off some arms.
Revenge!
Revenge.
You!
So that is a total of 12.
Fuck you! And your nat 20.
He is really fucking hurt.
Oh, he's not dead yet.
Watch him have like 1 hit point left. That's just what I do.
That's your specialty, near-death experiences?
Near-death experiences. Yeah, that's all I got. Just a simple little fuck you to the guy who just nat 20'd me.
Same.
So you say I can use spiritual weapon as a wielded weapon if I use my action to attack with it instead.
Yeah, it doesn't add any, physical stuff.
Yeah. Alright, I will do that. Spiritual weapon, hold on to it. I can leap 30 feet. So, boing. And attack.
Okay. That hits.
7 force damage.
Book.
And the weapon he summons to be a spiritual weapon is the horn of his god Kaboot. A flaming 2-prong, whatever the hell you want to call it.
A horn?
2-pronged horn?
It's a 2-pronged horn.
It's like a 2-pronged fork.
Yeah, it's a horn.
Like a fork?
It's a horn. It's like a fork, but it's volcanic.
Ah.
Lava dripping from it. Oh, that's my turn.
Alright. Belos.
Bellows does what Bellows does, and
She enters Gur
says-
mode and slash.
yeah,
She enters Rajay mode.
she screams and rages, and then mashes down on him. Does not need to be
Recklessly.
it. I did not mean to do it recklessly. Just normal. It was reckless from the fight before, but a 22 still hits.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
13.
Haha. Oof.
She
Real hard.
she really got through that guy.
Not enough, though, apparently.
But yeah, she just brings it through his shoulder. Let's hope we're going for arms here. 4 is too many.
Gonna try and hit Butch.
No, Maul.
No.
Butch retaliates.
Bush can't. He can retaliate.
He can retaliate.
Add Butch to the turn order, I guess. Oh, yeah, Butch is an allied NPC. Well,
Better than most of our initiatives.
Butch is doing better than most.
Yes, Butch is doing better than most. For sure. Let us see.
Does he even hit Butch? Was Butch's outstanding 10 AC?
Maybe.
Yep.
Does Butch have? No, is it Butch has, supposed to have more? No, it's 10. Huh? There's nothing impressive about that.
It hit
Wow.
Butch.
He has 5 temporary HP.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
2 temporary HP.
How frustrating.
A fucking horse.
This
Has more HP.
fucking
Right.
just temp HP.
Two.
Well, that's his first attack. He's going to attack the horse again, or is it just...
Yeah, he's gonna attack the horses again.
Apparently so.
We are gods among our kind.
1.
3 points of damage. He took 1 damage.
Mildly annoyed.
Butch will stomp.
Butch will obliterate this enemy. Butch has life goal now. It's making
Alright.
him suffer.
Then it's
He raged
Francis'
now.
turn.
Alright. First things first, bonus action.
Hmm.
Alright, little buddy. I need you to perform here. The more the better. Bitch!
No.
Yeah, I've got to put you into the scrap heap.
Alright, and then repeating light crossbow on the one that Hulson's fighting.
That
At
hits.
11.
Oh, that does not hit.
There's no advantage on that. Sorry, I'm taking that off.
Sadly, no kobold.
Wholesome ducks. Which way is shooting it?
I'm being careful! It's a
Grabs.
stressful situation!
Have new dagger.
And
And then it disappears
That's,
out of his hand. Oh.
that's my turn. Noting that I'm standing on top of the wagon.
Alright. This dumbass is going to attack Bellows.
This
The
dumbass.
dumbass gonna lose his life.
Listen, he doesn't have any choice in the matter.
He did not hit.
He hits.
I think, yeah.
4.
Mistake.
So that's 2.
A mistake.
Mm-hmm. That's that one.
Bellows gets lightly tapped, overcome with a blinding rage.
Oh, no.
A good thing you put the chicken away.
Crawls
Important
down.
things.
For a second, I
No,
thought.
he's on the.
For a second,
He'll be on top of the tarp.
for a second, when you put him over Francis, I thought he was literally going to pick up Francis and run away.
Well,
You're my small creature now.
15.
I'm gonna go ahead and. No, I'll take this one.
All right. 20.
oof.
Guess I'm eating both of them.
So that's a total of 9.
Total of 9. Okay. So 4 points of damage.
Ooh. You're on death's door, boy.
That's coming.
To be fair, these things, they could devastate creatures if they outnumber them significantly.
That's why they're so confident.
Like, these like, they're hitting with bug bites, but those bug bites can tear us apart if we're not careful.
Bonus action, second blade. That's off of temp HP.
Yes, 3 left.
And then short sword.
Hit. So that is a total of
That
13.
one, 13. After taking the damage from the last one too when it came up.
Oh.
Alright, this one's attacking Butch. And that's his turn.
All right.
Oh, we
Dead.
took one of the higher level ones out.
Not dead.
But he doesn't have a dagger. Oh. Hi. Just...
Hug.
No. No.
Oh, that's
Sad noises. Sad chittering.
Just like, dodge, dodge.
I like to imagine him dodging, you're just lightly slapping his hands out of the way. Go. No. Stop. Fuck. Hey, that hits you.
It does.
Will it
4.
get past the temp HP? Nope.
Nope.
Butch.
Come on, Butch!
Butcher's gonna
Stomp
hit the
that
guy,
bitch!
hit the
Stomp
guy who
that
attacked
bitch.
him. Not one who gets Cena right in the back of the head. Oh my god. It has a +6 to hit.
Gonna do.
Oh, not eight of them. I just wanted the one.
Not 8 of them. Why did you wait? Why did you do 8?
Because I did initiative.
Oh.
Well, that shit hits.
2d4 plus 4
2d4 plus 3.
plus 3. The Beyond sheet says 2d4 plus 4. Yeah, that's 18 strength.
On this one, it says differently. Am I using the wrong horse?
Yeah,
I'm using the wrong horse.
it's draft horse.
Correct. So 2d4 plus 4. Laha.
8.
Did more damage than I did.
Horse is outranking you in damage.
And initiative.
And it,
For me, it's because I'm a healer. I'm not really that upset about it.
all right. Horse angry. Same.
Okay, 19 AC because I got my shield.
Yep. And yep.
Yeah. There we go. Did their 2 hit go up? I thought it was a +4.
It's a +4, so that's.
It still hits, but it's just like... It still hits, I was just like, huh.
I went up 1.
Did they
Not
get
It
more...
was for Butch.
Not that.
like, do they get more aggressive the less of them there are?
There it is.
Okay.
6.
Oh, 1 damage.
You did. You know, you didn't get a new one, but you didn't need it.
Yeah.
Arson.
I'm gonna get rid of this guy first.
right here. Get him out of my way.
The crit monger.
Yeah, I don't want him to crit on me ever again. Yeah, so she brought it up, the Kopesh up, and then she'll just bring it right back down into his shoulder. Okay. Let's see if I hit, though. No.
No, you do not.
Bad
You
days.
can re-roll, and we're getting close to.
I think I will. Because I want to get rid of this one. I cannot fight two.
Go on.
That's a sure way to just lose hit points real fast. Hey.
That hits.
Hi. Die, please. He does not.
Now you got him to 1.
Ain't that a bitch?
It happens so often.
Alright. Same.
I'm going to attack him twice. Once with the spiritual weapon, again with a dagger and wielding in one of my smaller hands.
Shank him.
So, action. Oh well.
Miss.
Bonus action.
Hit.
Ouch.
That's an angry shank right there.
That is a max level shank.
That's all I got though.
Hey, you got the damage that the horse did.
I'm outdoing the horse in damage now. I'm at 15. He's
He
only
was
at.
holding back.
He was holding back.
Bellows just finishes this man off. He doesn't need his arms.
I hope she finishes him off.
Recklessly.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Ugh.
And then she'll just walk over here, making her way downtown.
With a +2.
Taking arms.
With +2. Taking arms. I mean, that's her goal. She's just cutting off arms at this point. Dragging her axe.
To be fair, these guys are kind of like fools for not utilizing all their arms.
Oh, they had more attacks. I just lessened.
Oh, is that one attacking the horse or Xeno?
Xeno.
Okay.
It learned more. It thought better of itself.
Actually,
Yeah.
no, the horse hit him, so he's gonna stab the horse.
Well, I guess one hit off on the horse.
One
do
10
anything.
HP.
Pull him back. Where is this one? Oh, yeah, he's still there.
This one.
Gonna dash. That's it.
He's gonna get our horse.
That horse is amazing. He wants to give it a lick.
I do not recommend that.
The horse does not like strangers. It doesn't even like people it's familiar with.
True.
Bonus action.
Boom.
Those that
Thank
applies.
God. More than one hit.
Repeating light crossbow on the one that is almost dead next to Holson. Bitch!
Misses.
Take your kill, Olsen.
If you shoot past my ear one more time, you're gonna wish you didn't.
Then do me a favor and stop getting in the way of my shot!
It's here first.
We're not healing that.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
What?
Francis, I need you to roll me a acrobatics check.
It's going to steal our gnome.
I'd like to see it try.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
There you
I
go.
think I re-rolled it.
You finally get a decent reroll.
One of these days, it was bound to happen.
Tries to grab you with all of its arms.
Well, it gets 2 attacks, so it can do 2 grabs.
Yep, he's gonna try again.
Mother
Making my
bitch.
way downtown.
Hey. 22.
Watch it roll high. Watch it roll
It
high.
got worse. He's so slippery for someone so small.
Fuck you!
All you hear, Holston, is this grab is wiggly.
Oh, that's weird.
So,
Just thinks to herself, ugh. Disgusting.
Why is it when he's not here, he finally gets to pull this off with taking almost no damage? Because he finally has the... damn it! He finally has the double sword setup. First attack. Second strike.
There's the good rolls.
And boom.
Next to his best friend, Saeem.
At least somebody.
Like, why is it now? Every single time he's been here, he's never been able to pull this off.
You know what? You should just let him know. You should just let him know. He's gonna have a meltdown.
Colson, you're gonna get stabbed.
I probably will at meets.
17. 8.
This would actually be a
That
good time.
misses.
This would be a really good time for armor Agathis, honestly. With how little damage they deal, you get a lot of hits off.
Well, now you're at a... Well, you had 11 temp HP, so...
Yeah. Now I'm at a number. I'll do that math.
Hey, it's Christmas.
Is it this bitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He crit you again. The one you didn't want to do. The Mr. 1 HP.
7.
7, 8, 9, 10,
Still good?
11. HP gone.
That was exactly the amount of temp HP she had left.
Yeah.
Oh, did he take the attack opportunity?
Oh no, he's not moving away.
Oh,
I
it's
just
like,
had him selected.
oh, he's dead. He's a dead man.
13.
Miss.
What was
Butch.
What if it was another net?
Fucking lose it. That's
Butch-
that's what
Butch
would happen.
can't move. He's still tied to the cart.
Nope, he can't move. He's readying action anything that gets near to him.
Oh. Zeno, pet the horse.
What?
This bitch in front of you.
Zeno's the only person who can't, like, he's not going to get hit by the horse. Because he has the amulet.
2.
God, he gets so close on that ones with these characters, but you never quite hit it. And
18.
miss. Hooray for the shield.
Awesome.
Get rid of this bitch that keeps critting me. I don't like it. It hurts.
Bitch hurts.
Bitch.
I mean, do you actually feel it though because of the?
I mean, yeah, she still,
temp?
Goodbye.
she still gets stabbed. It's just, you know.
Oh.
And I'm gonna turn around and start ratting an Eldritch Blast to get rid of the fucking guy on the cart.
Before he takes our gnome.
Yeah, that's the important. I need the gnome to keep shield pulsing me.
Yep.
And measure.
Yep.
So spiritual weapon 8, dagger 8. Oh, I guess if he died by the first one, and the second attack would go to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So stab. We are as good as offense as we are in defense.
Bellows.
Bellows says, "Chop chop," and brings the halberd down. She didn't have to be this close, but it's more fun this way.
More intimate.
She could feel the blood. That is my sheet, not hers.
She cast out his blast out of nowhere. It's just, didn't know she had it in her. +2.
Clam down. I can do no more. She screams at it.
Just scream, that's all I can do. Is this guy dead yet? No, he's still alive.
Does he know?
Shink.
Meats.
Mm-hmm. Do you know how there's no more temp HP?
Beat.
So he takes the damage.
Yep.
Nothing you can do about it.
Ouch.
He takes
Total of 10.
He takes 10.
Chink chink. Chink chinora. Anyways. Francis!
Action! Disengage.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Underneath me?
Yeah.
Can you? I was gonna try to move right here. I can't get my token anymore. Thank you.
He just hops on your back like Ambic used to.
I don't like this.
All right, and then tick tick tick, right here. No, I don't need to go that far. I can go. No. No. Right
Has
there.
to be with the horse.
And precautionary.
Hey.
And that's my turn.
Hits the robot.
Watch it, watch.
Alright.
Thing's literally keeping you alive right now.
The mistake you just made there. Apparently, a red hot tiefling. Different story. Little gnome man's hard to grab. It hits one.
Yees. It's gonna step. That's what it's doing.
Okay.
One damage.
Minus one.
Xeno.
This is a Xeno.
Xeno.
One.
Oh.
Yeet.
Hit.
Heat.
7.
Cry.
That's turn.
This one is going to stabby stab Holson.
When will you learn?
Going. I am the famed butt stabber.
It hits. Ouch.
Ooh, ow, owie, half my bones.
Ooh.
Ooh, finally in that one.
Stab yourself.
Stab through.
Ooh, it is prone.
Stab through you and gets framed.
Self.
It is dead. It's a dead man.
Well, now that it's prone, it is.
I'm glad it rolled max on itself.
Bush sees an opportunity, wishes he could take it.
Try to stretches.
I will kill you someday.
Butch. Literally holding action. Dead. Holson.
You got prone guy.
Well, you know, she's just gonna bring down the. She's just gonna slash down and stab him, essentially. Hopefully, it's an advantage. But
It is.
hopefully it, doesn't fucking suck.
Just hits.
Oh boy!
It almost really fucking sucked.
Oh boy, that 5 damage. That's the lowest damage I've rolled.
Oh, that's exactly what you need. Oh no, it was 1 over. My bad.
Well, Bella's put some work in on this guy before, so.
Yep. See?
Well, cure wounds on Xeno. Just because, he's here.
Yep.
Hey, 16.
Oh, wow.
I'm back to 4.
Bonus action. Can I let go of the spiritual weapon and move it over near Holson? Just throw it.
Yes.
I will throw it. Bonus action. Move it over here. That's as far as I can get. It's on its way to the other one. Close enough.
I don't think it's gonna live long enough.
Maybe not, but I'll take the attack opportunity as I leap back onto the cart.
Okay. No, you don't.
Okay. That's my turn.
Belos.
Halberd straight to the side. Oh boy.
Much hurt.
Oh boy. That's all I got.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna kill something here.
One stabby. Two stabby.
Yeah, fuck.
13.
One more, the Yahtzee.
Francis.
Mm-hmm.
You're no longer being grabbed by multiple hands.
Yep. Gino didn't take any damage. Tick.
I read something extremely wrong about this. Oh well.
Was it extremely wrong in a good way or bad way?
Oh, it would have been bad for you guys.
Yeah, well, see, that's what I thought. Like, these guys, seeing as they're spider people, they should definitely have some sort of venom, yeah?
No.
No? What's going on?
They do not.
So,
What do you
Belos
have?
has 9
Oh, they're small?
temp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that kind of would have sucked.
Yep.
Over here.
Yep. They have small. Yep.
Shoot that one.
Shoot her.
Hey.
Yes.
Does Francis kill something?
Ah.
Francis kills something.
One left. It really wishes it was dead.
Sure it does.
Looks around. Disengage.
That's what you think, buddy.
Well, it depends on how much movement they have. But then again, unless it's more than 40.
Tree.
No, I will shoot it down.
Hold an action, let Belos have it.
No, Bells can't reach it now.
Bells can't reach it now. I'm gonna
She
shoot it
has
down.
reach, she can get there.
It is 10 feet up in the tree.
Bells have it.
It is now Xeno.
We're pitying kills now.
No, I want 3 kills.
She already killed the thing that was hassling her.
You know what? Because it's funny. And it's karma.
Hit.
Not just a 7.
7.
7 to the guy in the tree. So it says Xeno's the one to get 3 kills this time around.
I don't think I
Nope.
did enough. Yeah.
Nope.
Butch holding. Olsen,
Oh, I'm gonna get him!
your chance to steal it.
She's gonna slide under the spiritual weapon, run up 5, 10, 15, 20. Get here, and then shoot it down.
Watch you miss.
No.
Oh, no. That thing's dead now.
Bye-bye.
So, it's all over.
I'm just gonna shoot him down from the tree.
You know, if you missed, I was absolutely going to guiding bolt him.
She's just basically gonna, like, reach up and just aim. Then just kind of, like, look at Belos and, like, sorry again.
You see the look of, like, disgruntled Belos is like, at least I get to kill something.
This poor woman.
Progress has been made.
And as you unleash your green blast into the tree, all you hear is as it explodes. You just see arms flying off.
You know, they said that they were going to take us to the mother. So that's probably around here. So maybe we should go. Now.
Yeah, I agree.
Keep an eye out for more. You know, I'm very curious, but I was more concerned because he tried to take Francis as grub.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't much appreciate that, but you know.
And
he said you were slippery.
On that note, we will stop it there.
Are you sure? Can we at least stop at the edge of town? We're right there.
It's fine. There's something I wanted to do before we reached town, and I kind of needed a hunter to be here.
You'll be one day outside of town, so.
Yeah, we'll go.
Yeah, so that would have been horrible. They have a natural climb speed, and they have 3 attacks originally.
And
Here's.
that didn't feel that bad. I feel like we had it.
Even with the third attack, I think that would have been fine. Well, that's because
Oh,
of
all
the
3
temp
of those
HP,
attacks would have been at advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, they had attack tactics?
No, because of Ambic's whole climb on someone thing.
Climb on a bigger creature. They're technically small. I forgot to read that.
It was more intimidating the fact that they were big ass freaking normal humanoids.
Yeah, there we go. We made it to town just fine.
No, there's a snowstorm. Get wrecked, Scrub.
We begin our 11th life now. Shutting down. Just dies.
I must molt.
I must molt this life. Breaks my own neck.
Anyways.
I'm gonna have to get something for all these kills that I keep stealing from Bella. 3 in a row.
Oh, shit is stacking up, but she beat you, so... Her anger is being sated.
She's just like, in fights, you seem to always kill them before I get there. I do all the work, and then you come in and steal it. It's true.
Take all my shit.
It literally is. She's putting in the work on all these things. I'm like, hit. The only one I really wanted to kill was the one that kept critting me.
And you did.
Yeah.
It took you 3 turns, but you got it.
It took me 1 more turn than it should have.
And guess what? Tomorrow, we party.
We do. I'm dressed up
like
nice.
to party. We like to party. We like to party.